he is more of a ADER. How do I get a goddamn ad? Don't I pay you for these things? Snowblower, coxoxonoxoxono. Same C-top, just got it. Because he won to use an Alexa to set reminders. Paranoia of CIA. I mean NSA. Hair necklace. A watch from 1900 has it. Alarm LOL. Getting loaded 90. Hand purple blue piece scourge the planet 90 crew skids snowblower napple eve snips our lady superhero what up alls y'alls hi day hi-deo ho 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 heads.
Well, good evening. Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Hello.
Hey, hi, hello, how ya doing?
Welcome.
What up,
Welcome.
dudes?
Happy Saturday.
Stumpy bitches.
How are we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? Hope we're doing well. What the fuck is that? Oh, never mind.
Just saying hi, mofos.
Oh, well, hello, Mr. Bitterroot. Howdy. How we doing
exactly
tonight?
is a scumpy bitch? Wind was not too bad, so actually got to fly a little.
Scumpy bitch. I don't know what a scumpy bitch is. Wind wasn't too bad? Hell yeah, what'd you end up flying? Speaking of flying, I'm looking forward to that. Been at birthday party all day for my niece, and haven't been able to fly all day, so I'm looking forward to this.
Both my wings and my fractal.
Both wings and your fractal. Damn, dude. Killing it.
Hetsu, how you liking the Jiro goggles on analog?
So far, no issues. Except for the fact that I can't go 16:9 with them. I don't like that. I prefer 16:9.
It's a good day. Weather was shit. I didn't fly, but I did do some sim racing. Now I'm drinking and about to drive in the sim. Gonna ruin someone's night in the next race for sure.
Hell yeah. Let them have it. I kind of want to fly Trip.
Now you're just rubbing it in, Dusty.
I want to fly
the
Trip
optics
tonight.
Diameter okay for you? You like to know? Got you there.
Somebody gave me a suggestion on some changes to make in Trip, and they said that it felt basically like Velocidrone to them. I am pressing X to doubt, but we'll find out. We're going to try that. I got to pull up his DM and see what the hell he told me to change again. Uno momento. Por favor.
Had an hour of no wind and took advantage of it.
Sweet. Hell yeah. The optics diameter okay for me. So yeah, so far I don't. It doesn't seem to.
On that 75 Pro
doesn't seem to bother me too bad.
You fucking poet, and we didn't know it.
Thank you, 8-Bit. Appreciate that, brother. I do enjoy this little whoop here. This little 45 is fun. I like it a lot. I do need to make some changes to it. I've heard that 0802s are actually kind of nice with the 45mm props, so I am interested to try that. That's the next build going on here. And then I think we're going to try to squeeze an HD0 build in here once I get the new flight controller from Happy Model.
3 mm smaller in height. I noticed that stuff a lot.
3mm smaller in height. Oh yeah, dude, I would have never noticed. That's crazy. 3mm.
They
Yeah,
should
so
be
far I've been liking them.
22,000 kV scenes ran the 48mm props great.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, did you hear Trump is expecting to get arrested next week? He should have listened when she told him not to come.
Trump's always about to get arrested, as far as I always hear.
Do not come. Do not
Tuesday.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
A bit floaty, so the 45 should be a sweet spot. It's a syop.
It is a syop. Yeah, that's the deal though with the 45
It's
build.
another January 6th.
It's gonna go through the motions, and it'll probably end up. I'll probably end up leaving it in HD0 build, maybe. That'll be like the permanent HD0 build, and I'll leave the fractal alone, leave it analog, because I just like the way that flies way too much. It's hard to mess with that one. I don't feel right doing it, because I won't want to fly it. I mean, I will fly it, but I won't want to fly it, like continue flying it. I'll want to change it. Okay, what do we have here? He says, was watching your trip stream from 2 weeks ago. I mentioned. Touchy throttle mid to 0.25 instead of 0.50.
The AI image is spot on. It's ridiculous that clip pops in my head all the time, and I laugh to myself, wanting to tell my wife, knowing she won't understands, so I walk away laughing to myself. If he quit politics, all would be forgiven. Agreed, Chris.
Yeah, probably. They'd be ruffling his hair on TV again. If it's not going to benefit anybody, then there's no point in wasting money and breath on trashing him, right? If he's just a regular old jagoff again, like one of us, what's the point?
The US does NT hate Trump the billionaire, they hate Trump the Republican candidate. Just bow down and eat the bugs. I don't like him as a person, but he did do some things that were needed.
The bugs.
Unfortunately, criminal prosecutions don't work like that.
Bugs.
I'm late. I keep seeing people celebrating it, which is funny because
It's okay.
2018 was not worse than now.
Bad for life. I wouldn't say you're late. I'd say you're here right on time. You're here at the best
You
time.
don't get a get out of jail free card just because you
BZ,
don't
thank
want
you.
to play anymore.
AI imaging is hilarious, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I have a whole folder filled with my robot lady AI images that I've been making. And tonight I was experimenting with that one. I have another good one here. This is a top tier favorite for me currently. Big fan of this one.
Me too, dude.
This one's pretty good.
It is all theater.
All I
But Biden does.
I think the command
right,
was
Chopper girl. Yeah.
Robot woman flying a
All a
drone,
movie.
and that's what it gave me, which I thought was pretty good, pretty fantastic.
There
So
is some serious iRobot smut going on with some of those
I'll
pics. Haha.
save that one. Yeah, some of the images that it puts out are kind of whack, kind of weird. This one right here is look at some of these, dude. Look at that.
What the absolute fuck? I love that pic.
Fire.
I love my iRobot.
There's some really good ones it made. Some ones that I saved you might see in a thumbnail at some point. A lot of robot lady pushing a snowblower. A whole lot.
That gives me a chub.
Yeah, it's done some
LOL.
really neat ones though.
Nice.
And then it does some weird shit. I still save them though. This one's kind of cool. She's like built into the
Robot lady
snowblower.
got them milkers.
I just haven't known what to do with this one yet, but I thought this one was kind of neat too. It's popped up a bunch of
Robot
weird
lady
ones.
looping to infinity.
Oh,
Most of the
robot
AI
lady.
pics remind me of this art piece that someone did to resemble what a person with dementia sees.
This
What
is still
are you
probably
using
one of
to
my
generate
favorites ever.
those?
Well, this one came from Photor, but the other ones I was using just random AI generators, image generators from around the intranet. the Big Eye intranet. Okay, I was told to change.
Big OL jugs on Robot Lady.
What was I
Hey
told?
Heads, what module are you running on your HD0 goggles?
I'm running the TBS Fusion module with a Foxy or Oreo and a Menace RC Lollipop. But it's, yes, it's very nice. I like it. Although I am used to the Sky Zone Steady View module, which is not the best. So having one that's like a little higher quality has been nice. Very noticeable.
Thank you, Papa Heads.
Oh, you're very welcome. Crap. What did this guy tell me to change again? I backed out of it for a second. What was it? It was edit parameter.
The newest Skyzone V33 seemed just as good as my 2-month-old Fusion. There is a lot on my mind been wanting to do,
No shit.
hoping this voodoo pill is at least gone allow me to use my arms more.
I hope so. I hope so, brother. Hope you can. Facebook Messenger. Just give me the thing I'm looking for. Come on. It won't load Messenger. Zuckerberg's sabotaging me. The Zuck. I'm getting zucked currently. All right, there it goes. Jesus. All right, what'd you say to do here, fella?
Firecracker.
Throttle mid to
You know the thing.
0.25. Throttle mid to 0.25. All right, let's try that.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Do you know the thing? I'm trying to find the thing. You know the thing that I'm looking for. You know it. It would be really superb if I just would stop being a big, thick
the thing.
dummy. Thick dummy. And
I'm
just
Joe Biden,
pull it
and
up
I
on my
forgot this message.
freaking phone. Keep alt-tabbing.
8-bit, you ever see those VR goggle techniques for restoring connections by tricking the brain? LOL. Heads, I might send you this diamond to solder up for me at the moment, not confident in my soldering ability to safely solder all what that board needs.
Do it up.
Did your thick pedal not work?
No, but I did program a new pedal that brings me close in for the thick. That's all. We're testing.
I have
We're
seen a
testing
bit
pedals.
about all
We're testing
kinds of
pedals.
stuff.
We're testing.
Asbestos
Testing,
spiders
testing.
laughing
We're
my
testing.
ass off.
Everything's working. Everything's working as
Nice.
according to plan.
Inactivity allowed.
I know.
Testis.
Dang it. Testes.
Buy
Correct.
a cheap solder practice board, and by the time you finish it, you will
Yeah,
be good
8-bit.
enough.
Send it on over, dude. I got you. My last conversation about trip. Model. The whole issue. The power tab. Lower to about 5.5. What?
Test these nuilutes.
I guess it doesn't let me.
Things are connected and working. It's all the pain that is causing the ability to move very difficult right now.
Oh, okay.
If knew that what I did years ago.
5.
Yo.
D-shot idle. Yo. Callisto. What up, mine homie? How you doing? All right, let's try this. Apparently this is going to be better. We can all be the judge of that. And we will judge. Oh, we're going to judge.
No doubt realized that after I realized who I was responding to my B.
Wait. I don't know. All right. Let's go fly. If this feels awful, I'm not gonna fly this a whole bunch because I don't like this sim that much to want to fly in it all night. And I want to fly in Boner FPV's new map again a little more, which we flew yesterday morning if you weren't here for that. And it'll be an open lobby,
I
so
got
everybody
an amputated right knee, so my
can
femur
come
is
in
just grinding
and
on my
fly
tibia.
and chill. Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
Ouch.
Bow, bow. Who out here smoking them big doinks?
Out here in Amish.
Oh, out here in Amish, smoking big doinks. Trip mode? Is it trip mode? Select map? Trip mode?
You are like half
Flip
a
mode.
Lieutenant Dan. Yep, been that way since 16, so now 23 years.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Let's go for the quarry. All right, let's see if this feels any better. Allegedly, it's supposed to. But, you know.
Allegedly.
Spine and nerves up and down spine are disagreeing on who shall be in that space, so it feels like the entire body is in the battle. I like the purple robot lady you used 10 days ago on Tuesday night Snowblowin' live screen. You should get it fleshed out on Fiverr.
Oh, God.
Ran a YZ250 into side
does
of
not.
truck at 80 miles per hour.
This
Almost
does not feel
said
like
congrats,
Velocitron,
man,
I'll
then
say that
decided
much.
not to.
Doesn't feel terrible, but it feels kind of close
Oh,
to how it
man.
did before. Ah!
Shit, bro. That's rough.
Ha! Ha! Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this feels much better. TBH. Feels a lot like Trip. Still. Ah! Alright. That's enough of this.
Very nice graphics.
It is nice graphics, but boy, does it handle like a bag of rocks. I like to feel nimble and floaty when I'm in
Sounds
the
worse
air.
than it is just painful.
Easy peasy. All right, this can get out of here. I like the purple robot lady you
TRYP
used
feels
10
like you
days
are
ago
flying a pendulum,
on
sim is
Tuesday
that?
night.
like an old
Snow
brushed
blowing.
quad at.
That was Trip. That was Trip.
Nimble and floaty like Tinkerbell.
Yes, exactly. Like that, right? Then they spin or something. Isn't that how you get nimble? Like, what you call it? Fairy lady? What's her name?
Magic dust.
I want to know
What a
what
TRYP that was.
it was. It was a trip. It was a short trip, but it was a trip. 10 days ago, midnight, or I'm sorry, Tuesday night, snow blowing. Oh, that one. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I have. That's a full picture.
Do yoga.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's see. Where art thou, robot lady? Yes. I think. Yes, this one. The face is like completely
Magic
botched
dust
on it.
makes you floaty. Magic
But that's the
beams
full-
just adds
the full
to your
picture.
midsection.
I cut it off where the AI kind of like had a field day and freaked out up here. But yeah, I like that one too.
Not if you
That
expel
one's pretty good.
boosters.
Pretty good. Okay, well, frig off, Trip. Sorry, that was fun. I'll tinker with it one day. I don't want to. I just want to fly. I don't want to tinker. I just want to fly. That's all I want to do. Not asking too much. I didn't bring a drink down here. God bless America. What are we drinking tonight, boys and girls? Water? Whiskey? Gin? I think that's all I got.
Soda. Pop.
Oh, having a little
Coffee.
pop.
Bush S. Lats. El Dorado 12 Aged Red
Bush
Almond.
Halettes. It sounds very prestige.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, as you do. Dr. Prepper.
I tried the Yakuza and it's insanely floaty.
Yeah, it is.
Rut beer.
I love it. It's so good.
By the 2-liter. Alien Og Kush is my friend. Jack Daniel S. and Dude said
Haunted
this
Castle.
smoke is called Cheetah Piss. I was not impressed with whoever named it.
Cheetah
Sup,
piss.
everyone.
Gross.
Old man Seagrams and 7, but actually it's Sprite 0 with Seagram S.
Oh, I'm jumping in
beer,
here real quick.
please.
There's a bunch of
Beans.
people in here, which is not normal. It's not normal to see people in a Velocidrone lobby and in a boner map. Like, they were in here on their own.
Coming from Collective Pitch Hellies, I feel like I am fighting to get it back down.
Oh, yeah, true. I usually...
Okay, now that Don E has announced it, can tell you Stu will be on the Don E stream April 29th.
Oh, very nice.
We were just tailing about the diff between Magic Beans and Magic
April
Dust.
29th. I'll mark it in my phone.
Gross. Gotta do 7 and 7 Seagrams and 7 Up. Peanut butter
Ooh,
and
7 and
chocolate
7?
milkshake with CC chip cookies mixed in.
Damn.
Have you had Magic Bean Dust though?
Magic bean dust. I don't know what that is.
He oi 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 kiz. My B-day is 421.
Oh, they just missed it, huh? Just missed it. I think 420 is Hitler's birthday, so it's probably like a good thing. It's okay.
Hey hey 8-bit FPV Redec 72. 8 bits.
Whoops. There's a pole there. Who's up in here? How do you do this again? Is it Shift P? It is Shift P. Who do we got? I don't know any of these people. No idea. Are any of you guys in here? This dude's trippy spinning the moon.
Magic Bean Dust is 50% ground AIO.
Drone money.
Schindler Sandwich.
Chilling. Looking like he's
LOL.
learning to
My lip
fly.
gloss is poppin', my lip gloss is cool.
About to try a dive, maybe?
June Loco 619
Oh.
is one better than Hitler.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Rude Dog, what are you doing? Rude Dog going for the dive. Oh, God, these frames. Oh, look out, Rude Dog. Okay. This dude's got an AOL address as is. What? I guess you just put your
Is
email
this
in, I
track
guess.
available for us peasants?
It is. It is in the base game now. The update has gone through. Effing fingers, Holland buns. The update has gone through, and all of the dynamic Polyworld maps, as well as all the other
I
ones
was like AOL, my
from
god.
Combat, are all in the base game now. So they're all there. They are all available just for you. Oh, that's so much nicer. It's so much nicer.
What's up, y'all? Just got the Happy Model Cross F4 FC in the mail. Has anyone tried it yet?
No, but I do have one on the
Combat's
way.
free now.
Combat is not free, but the maps for Combat are free. You still have to, if you want to play the Combat mode, you still need to buy the DLC.
I had a nice
But all of the
relaxing
maps
afternoon nap and just
are,
woke up to
are now
feed
in the base
kids
game.
Dinner.
Very nice. Well, WB there, Mr. Brandon. How you doing? Going this way. Boink. Oh, I fixed the 420 donation today too. I changed it to the big doinks guy. If you don't know who that is, it's this guy.
Out here in Amish, smoking big doinks in Amish.
Smoking big doinks in Amish. But it's like the actual video clip of them. So hopefully now, Miramax or whoever it was, I forgot what the movie production company was that was flagging me. But hopefully they'll leave me alone now. Stop being so rude. How are you gonna strike somebody's 3-hour stream because I use 15 seconds of a small little box in the middle of the screen?
Wait, what were they striking you for?
The scene from Jay and
missed
Silent
it.
Bob. Whenever you donate $4.20, it would play an alert from Jay and Silent Bob of them singing the
Horse shit.
fuck,
They detected the
motherfuck,
picture.
motherfuck, fuck, noise, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, smoking weed, smoking beer, blah, 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 you know the one. Rolling fatty,
It's
smoking
called
blunts.
communism.
I don't know if it was them noticing the picture or if it was the audio, because the audio was pretty loud. So even if I was talking over it and music was playing, it was pretty obvious of what it was. But the video, I thought it was okay as long as it was like it's not the majority of the content. So if it's like a small little square in the screen and
Most
we're not
likely
just
the
sitting here
audio.
watching the whole movie, you know, I thought we would be fine, but I guess not.
We just haven't tried real communism yet though. LMFAO.
That's what the
I
problem
heard
is.
no amount of audio is okay. It's audio.
No amount of audio is okay.
Gulag
But,
20
like,
coming soon.
If I'm talking over it, does that count as like their original audio? If I'm just like yapping over it and it's in the background playing? You know?
The 10 seconds thing is a myth.
I'm not like sitting here just listening to shit.
No strikes on your other soundboard sounds.
Nope. Nope. None. Just that one.
Gulag Ultra 4K.
Although I don't... What other things do I have on here that might get me struck from movies? I don't know that I have a lot. I have a lot of like shit from presidents. I have 3 president folders. I have a Letterkenny folder. I guess that one maybe. Maybe that one would hit me. I don't really have any long ones though.
Good runners too. Fucking they run.
It's getting
Fuck,
you
and they
can't
run.
even show your favorite beverage on a VID. You see the warrant issued for Putin's arrest.
I heard about
The
it,
10
yeah.
second
From like
thing
the
is for radio
global
broadcast, not the
courts or some
public.
shit?
Something about kids crashing bikes. Robust.
Oh yeah, the
Was
bikes
it a
one is pretty
transmission
long.
problem?
It was not a transmission problem, not this time. That's the other times. This platform's slowly turning into Twitch though. It's just
Nothing better than a fire.
that's only 7 seconds.
Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I
Yet I
could watch
thought it
kids
was
fall
US
off
that
bikes
did
all
it,
day.
and
I don't
I'm
give a
like,
shit
oh
about
shit,
Japan.
bombs might fly.
No, but we did run into, or one of their jets ran into one of our drones or some shit. Something like
Still
that.
owe that one.
Aw.
They dumped fuel on it.
They dumped fuel on it? What happened? Oops.
I don't know if you can do it on YouTube, but on Twitch you can play music or shit in a separate channel that plays live and doesn't record in the VOD. Pretty genius immo, but I don't know how it's done. Yeah, the jet made 2 close ass passes trying to destroy
I don't
it.
know if you can do it on YouTube, but on Twitch you can play music or shit in a separate channel that plays live and doesn't record in the VOD.
Russia is taunting us.
What?
And conveniently a massive blob of seaweed has
crazy.
been set free to float towards the Gulf, 5,000 square miles of it. Yeah, they dumped fuel on the drone and then eventually made contact and it crashed.
Oh, the drone. Right. That's right. They were like in front of it, just dumping fuel on it. That's right. Very funny. Very funny, Russia. Very funny. And conveniently, a massive blob of seaweed has been set free to float towards the Gulf? What the fuck? What does that mean? What's
Taunting us from off of their coastline.
what's the
I can only think that they were trying to dump fuel on it and then flare it to catch it on fire. I guess I don't
Maybe.
really know what the goal was.
That'd be kind of crazy to
Out
do all
of season as well. It was international waters, but also the same as if Russia was flying military hardware in the Gulf of Mexico.
What's the downside? What the fuck? Oh, I forgot I'm in somebody else's lobby. What's
That
the
poor life
downside
exactly,
of
LOL.
the seaweed
There isn't
thing?
much on the drone that
I
Russia
don't
can't
understand that.
already do. Maybe some high quality optics they can't get hands on.
Oh, this
Not
place
quite.
is ass. I'm leaving.
But I get it, the idea.
Ass.
It's huge.
I'll open up a lobby if anybody's interested. Wait, why is my name Recon? Fuck. Freestyle. Nobody's named Freestyle yet. Boop. Boom. Alright, let's fly that new one from Bonaire. Oh, Bonaire. Booyah. There we go. Our boy Bonaire.
No debts. Giving me your boner.
That's right.
Well, now I've got a boner.
It was within striking distance with the ordnance on board.
Ooh. Jesus. That's scurry.
Mike, Crimea is an occupied territory. End. Thank you for flying Boner Air. Please put your switches in the armed position and keep your drones off the ground. Best of luck. Hope we don't crash. PS you're all fucked. Not like flying in Gulf, LOL.
Oops. Ah. No, no. Son of a biscuit.
I'm saying it's too close for comfort, hence the Russian response.
I need to run up and get a drink in a minute. That'll help all of this go much smoother.
Yes, sir. They probing. Something like 260 miles. Cool if you could negotiate some Velocidrone discounts for your viewers.
It would be cool,
up,
but there is
Hex?
no shot in hell Ashley is going to give me a discount code for this. Especially once he finds out that we were the ones who started the whole flag thing. What's up, Trucker? How you doing, brother? How's the build going? Or are you not starting that tonight?
Hey trucker. Yeah, not the best topic for here though.
Cool. Mama.
It's pretty cheap anyways. You use CB when you out on the road. Weird being poked by the bear, but I'm afraid for the future now that NATO partners are openly sending jets to Ukraine. Shit is about to get weird. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, okay, maybe tomorrow. Nice. Well, yeah, you have to let us know, man. Keep us posted. Did they make a way to leave the chat always on? I guess I gotta ask Boner that. I thought that was gonna do it, but maybe this makes it so like you can't. Can I still send? What the fuck is the point of this lock? What's the? What does it do?
Hey, trucker.
Is it to? What do you do? I thought it would leave it on the screen.
Response and then states we shouldn't talk about it. LOL. They're just selling the military arms to other countries. Right, LOL.
I don't understand what's happening. And there, it's gone.
Nah, 8-bit, I don't talk on the CB, it's just bullshit on there. And right, lol. To both.
What kind of bullshit's on the CB? I've never even listened to a CB radio. I figured it would be
true.
something important. Maybe not. You would be the man to ask. First-hand knowledge.
Turning into more than a few replies is.
Whoops, whoops, whoops.
I usually sideband and catch peeps from around the world. What to Gordon?
No, please.
Dudes in high school with CBS doing drug runs. We weren't talking about cutting off the convo though, JS. What up, Gordon? I emailed a CBER once by googling his handle.
How'd that go? You guys hang out?
How does CB differ from normal radio?
These are all great questions.
He was using an illegal linear amp in California and I was in Georgia. CB is two-way.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It makes perfect sense.
Actually, it was wild on the CB. He's a dumb stupid guy, but when you email him he's like posh super intellectual, lol. Bands bounce around the world, especially during solar events. Interesting. Like Einstein having a day off.
Oops. We went to one of those places today for my niece's birthday where they just have everything covered in trampolines. That shit is wild, man. I wish they had those when we were kids, more readily available for like kids to just go play in. Looks like so much fun.
It kidding right, Mike Bergman?
Oh, I have to try that later. I'm feeling a little spicier. We can hit both backwards though. That'd be sick.
Yo, trampoline parks are cool, but yet I'm too old for that shit now.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the mothership. Also, there is that. Did Yoda jump in a big ball pit?
Oh yeah, the mothership.
Einstein married and had children with two of his cousins.
I did not jump in a ball
squared.
pit.
Einstein equals married cousins twice.
You mean today? I did not. They have like foam pits. They're like the big foam cubes. Pretty sweet. It's got like a ninja warrior obstacle course you can run around to.
Parks and got in the ball pit, and damned hose are hard to get out of. The foam pits for BMX and skateboarding is something I wish was around when I rode.
Oh yeah.
Yep, climb ropes. Like quicksand.
It is like quicksand, yeah. Just sink. No, my son was in there ripping it up though.
Ball pits are perfect for catching the AIDS.
Oh, I wonder if we could flick that back. Oh, I bet we could.
E may equal MC squared, but C has
Oh, I hit
changed
it.
twice since I was a child.
Frig.
You're not supposed to stick the colored balls in your mouth. What's good, heads chat?
What's good? How you doing? Happy Saturday.
And the D has only gotten bigger. Hand purple blue piece.
Alright, let's try this. Nope, not enough throw. Nope, not high enough. Got the throw right. Ooh, hell yeah. That was pretty sexy. I usually don't like doing my own shit, but that was sexy. That was nice. I like that one. Wish I had spots to do it all the time, though.
Nice.
Eh. Yeah, I like that. Oh, God. It's a bit bendy. Oh, yeah. 2 to make it true. It's very satisfying when you go through the second one. Oh, what is this? My app won't let me. Okay. Sorry, one sec. Boop. Bop. Bippity. Boom. All done. Why can I not see chat? Oh, purified water left. Sorry, purified water.
I see 33.
Do what? Beans yet? Oh, have we had? I don't think.
But
No, we
only
haven't.
14
had
licked
beans.
the bean.
Oh,
I
I
mean
see what you're
alike.
saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You did say lick the bean though, which is kind of funny. Oh God, botched that one.
Heads you seen whole Blackheath videos?
No. No, I have not. Boga, 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 boga. Drone money. There he goes. No.
He hits some sick bando gaps, reminds me of your style.
Oh, word? I'll check him out. Blackheath. Holt.
Where been hose he doing?
Oh, you know. He's just been out looking for boyfriends. No, he's been doing whatever he's been doing. I'm not really sure. I think mine is working. I'm not sure what else he does. Outside of it. Couldn't tell you. Oh, he's been absent from FPV stuff, at least as far as I know. Huh?
OG has been trying to clip his toenails with his teeth for several weeks now.
Heads, tell the chat to smash that like button. For the algorithm, of course. Grow the channel.
I don't like telling people to smash the like button. It's weird. I feel too Johnny YouTube when I do that. Hey guys, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to head over to the Patreon and make sure to fucking share it on your Facebook. Make sure to bother your family with it. Please, make sure. Was that good? Was that convincing?
If you could bite UA toenails, you could probably.
Was that pretty convincing?
LOL. Make sure y'all.
All right, here we
Come
go.
on now. Subscribe, share this video, and make sure to rate it 5 stars.
Rate
Like
it
the
5
Family Guy
stars.
YouTube
Wow.
parody. Give me your money.
Old school.
Oh yeah, 21 likes Nasty Beans time. Dirty jalapeno.
Son of a bitch.
Make sure you ligma.
John Doe, thank you for your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
21 likes. How that happened?
I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
Enjoy. I love jalapeno.
I like
My
jalapeno
girl
too.
has been taking the ligma test. She finna ligma test Eichels.
I don't like the taste of the jelly bean version because
John
it
is a
tastes
sadist.
like a dirty
Gotta
jalapeno.
remind peeps, I guess.
And it's spicy, but like it's tolerable. But the flavor of it is disgusting. It should be in this box. It should be in this box. Oh, please! Oh God, please be pear?
Mike, I am a happiness.
Please be pear. I haven't had Jelly Bellies in a while. Have I gotten a pear from this yet? I feel like I don't remember liking the pear flavor
Toasted
very much.
jalapenos is the way to go, stuffed with cheese. Yes, some artificial jalapeno is horrendous. Let's go, Booger. That's pretty hip, bro. Just bought the Ethics Charger Oxoxono.
Juicy peach? No, juicy pear. Sorry. Peaches are not green, dumbass. Juicy pear? Or booger? Thanks for the 20 likes. Appreciate it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
'90 crew Vanny.
That's pear, but
skids. What Our Lady Snowblower Napple Eve
it
Snips.
doesn't taste very good.
Not gonna lie, that charger looks sick.
Even for pear?
Ethnic's charger is sweet.
It's not very good. Not a good
Keep
flavor.
the seeds to grow more. Don't
In
eat
general.
them, that's where
What?
most the heat is anyway.
Why is that playing? What's happening?
MMMM
I'm sorry that-
reminds you of childhood heads.
I'm sorry that he
Seeds.
just popped up for no reason. That was really random. What are you doing, OBS? You alright? You feeling okay? God. Gross.
Yet it does.
It wouldn't turn itself off
Ew.
either. That was interesting. It's broken. Alright, buddy. You're out of here. Until I can get you figured out. Adios. Alright, there we go.
Hearing some white bat audio noise.
Yes. Callisto. I switched about a week ago over to White Bat. And I think I mentioned it too. I said I feel like Callisto one night. I was flying in the sim. I was doing some crazy proximity shit. I was listening to White Bat. I was like, summoning Callisto right now. I was waiting for you to pop up and stream that night.
The hot. Heads, you got homework tonight. GTA, please.
You got homework tonight, GTA, please.
Heads, you get Nick's new clip on the board.
Okay. I need to reinstall it first and foremost. We need to start there.
Beware of the white bat.
I got the
That's
new
how
hard
you
drive
catch
so that I
codes.
could reinstall it. So I'll start it at the end of stream tonight. I'll start the download. I can't do it while I'm streaming because it tanks the quality of the stream like severely. But I will get it started downloading tonight. That's a process to get all that FPV plug-in shit for GTA working. I wish somebody would simplify it. You know, that'd be nice.
It's not my first day on the intranet.
Is that my first day on the
I just
intranet?
ordered the Fly High Hotel D6
On the
charger. It's
intranet?
green.
I also added this.
Thank you. If you get the GTA Sim Morgan, I will give my dog a treat.
His laugh. He laughs like the older brother Chet from Weird Science. That's a throwback there. Ah, please.
Oh Lord, you gonna summon Drone Archie.
Because I played the Bardwell clip? Maybe. Oh god.
Yes. Damn, who do you have to fuck to get on the soundboard?
Excuse you? Obviously me. How do you think Bardwell got on there so many times? Been to the barn a few times. You know what I mean?
That would be me. You.
Oh no.
Yourself live on YouTube. Gotta find a way to fuck a cricket.
Cool. What? Oops. Oh, why don't you listen? Why don't you go down the block and frig off? Go play a game of hide and go frig yourself. Oh God bless it. God bless it.
Mike told me it was him, but after the third time and still no sound clips on the board, I'm having my doubts.
Oh, yeah, I don't have any of those. Nope. Not one mic clip on here.
Bundle
Not
got GF
one.
shirt teethy. I will use you for the sound clips.
Brundle did, yes, Brundle did get
Remember,
his.
you can prick your finger, but you can't finger your prick.
You could try. That's a funny insult. Tell somebody to go finger their dick. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm a child. That's funny to me though.
Fuck a duck, screw a kangaroo, finger bang an orangutan, a orgy at the zoo.
Oh God.
Hey Jackwagon, go shove your pinky in your pecker.
Jackwagon. Makes it even better. Call him a jackwagon. I like calling people. My brother
Stormy
says
gave
it.
me helmet last night.
Crack tooth.
You know what, man? Why don't you go finger your dick?
Call him a crack tooth, idiot. Crack tooth, dummy. Go finger your dick. I want to start seeing that insult around places. If you guys get into any like Facebook arguments with anybody, tell them to go finger their dick hole. Maybe don't say dick hole, just dick. It's funnier that way. Leave it up to them. They're like, what? How do I? You want me to what? Precisely.
I'm
Oh, no.
on that like flies on shit. I done messed up my dick fingering hand. Have a buddy that always tells people to go kick rocks. What
Oh
if your
yeah,
dick has
kick
no
rocks
hole?
is great.
Turd touching brownie hound LOL.
What?
Brings a whole new meaning to sound off.
God damn it, man! You done made me hurt my dick hand.
Made me hurt my dick finger and hand. How dare
My
you?
boss says go kick rocks.
Now how
and
am I
pound
supposed to
sand.
make a living if I
You
can't
ain't raw
use
yet.
my dick finger and hand? Oh no, please. Oh God, save it.
Wonder where
All right.
Bundle is. I guess he plays with Chopper Girl. What? Sorry I'm late.
He
Missed
does.
YouTube notification.
Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil. Jesus, that was weird. We were just literally just talking about you, Brundle. You just hanging out? You creeping? You on the creep? You got to creep.
Got new printer working.
Nice.
New purple blue piece. Literally the comment before.
Yeah, it was. You're right. Yeah, it was the comment right before he came in. That's pretty crazy. Some good
Dude, Brundle,
timing
what
there.
is your problem, man? Not a stream without yet.
That's true.
We've been working on our piano hurling catapult.
Our
Going
piano
to drop a
hurling
piano
catapult.
right through the barn roof. Nice.
Ah, I see.
I pee.
You pee? I feel like most of those probably do.
I prefer trebuchet. Call it Rocket Man. I micromanage and Brundle does all the hard work. I do too, it just burns a little bit. Heads, what map is that with the water on floor and looks like a bando?
The water on the floor and looks like a bando. What map is that? Water on the floor, it looks like a bando. When did I fly in it? Was it recently?
The flooded map. Liftoff micro map.
Oh, Liftoff micro
About
drones.
a week ago.
It's Sawdust is the name of the map, and then the modded version is called Flooded.
It's Veloci, I believe.
Oh, it was Velocidrone.
Chris, are you talking about Liftoff micro? Oh, Liftoff, okay.
Yeah, I think it was micro drones, if that's the one you're talking about. We flew in it earlier this week. I think Tuesday? Did we find it Tuesday night? We flew in it one of these weeknight streams that we just did. I think this past week, actually, the one that just finished up. Pretty sure. Oops. Toasties. Oh. Oh, you. Oh, so I've been brainstorming, and I want to for any patrons here, I want to do more for you guys over there. But I wanted to make sure it was something I wanted to think about it a little bit. But I have an idea that I'd like to at least pitch, and then if you guys are into it, I'll hash it out a little more and make it a reality. But I was thinking of doing maybe like one a week, like one night a week, doing a Patreon only stream, maybe after a regular streaming night. Excuse me, a regular streaming night. I just hit puberty. A regular streaming night, I would go live on Patreon after that, or maybe just a whole night, like, not skip a normal stream, but just add another day in. But anyways, I'm trying to think, if I did that, I would want to do stuff that I normally don't do on this stream.
You have a son, how did you just hit puberty? And 90 ERS you mean?
16 and pregnant, right?
Dun 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 dun.
Boom. There you go.
Yes.
So I just had him when I was 16, and currently I am 22. That math checks out. Pretty rough looking 22-year-old.
Here S10 to that.
Now the question is, and this is the part I'm gonna have to hash out, is what would I do on these streams? So I was thinking, one, I could do some build streams over
22
there.
days past 40 maybe.
I don't know exactly
What max degree rate are you using?
what I would do over there. Don't know yet. Just tossing the idea around. See if you guys are interested. If you are interested, then let her rip, Tater Chip. Like I said, I'll start hashing that idea out a little
rates.
better. Yes, stock rates 667 on every access.
Pull those toes out. Yummy.
Pull them toes out. We could do that. Just toes only stream. I'll just
time.
make a camera on the floor under the desk that just. Oh god, I'm still burping up the spice from the other one. Or do we get another spicy bean or another stinky bean?
Do it. Toe cam. Jokes.
Oh.
You're right that S not stock rates. What if you switched your rates to 670 instead of 667?
Goddamn.
Nasty bean. It's IRL trick tutorials.
I could.
Good health all.
I guess I could. Where do you set all your shit? Yeah, here. There you go. Stock rates, my brother. I wouldn't lie to you. Hang on.
That S2 beans.
Let me get my big ass head out of the way.
Yeah, the trick's flying them and describing maybe. It's sick but always has been. Yeah, builds, tuning, etc. Try those
build
whack
vids,
bubbies
IRL
rates.
trick tutorials. That's a good
evening
idea.
All. Stock. Hoop building tips, weight loss. Head is Satan, lol.
Hoop building tips and weight loss. Okay.
Stock is a livestock water source.
Okay, those are some good ideas.
One expo, or did you not notice V-Drone does that? IRL flights trick tutorials.
Usually I turn that off. I don't know. I guess since the update I haven't changed that back. But yeah, usually I do no expo. Thank you. It's a good point. I didn't notice that. I think that may have changed. Perhaps during the update. Maybe not.
Something you
I
do
don't know.
not do normally. Fly a 5-inch.
It's hard to do a 5-inch flying session though on stream. It's a little difficult. A little bit.
Yo, spicy beans, he paid you.
He did. I'm
LOL
working
Rajay.
on it. Sorry. I got sidetracked. Don't you go
Especially
yelling at
when
me.
You do a punch out.
Don't you go yelling at me, Iron Mask. Shit. You
I'm
coming up here
excited for
just
Out
because
the
you're a top
Basement
banana?
Window streams.
You think you come in here and start sassing off at people? The hell?
You could just fly around your house.
Fly the 5-inch quad around the house? I could. It's just kind of, it'd be kind of boring. But I could.
Wonka Key Kong.
God dang it. Another jalapeno? Yeah, another jalapeno. Delicious.
How TF did Usman lose tonight?
Can't wait.
Sup 8-bit FPV Redec 72. 2 beans LOL. Only cause they were in the UK. Fly THR Fractal 75 around.
2 beans.
The 5-in scares him.
I swear. I have
They
to
it
explain
the
this
hometown hero.
often. Any super chat over. I'm not eating these beans because you're sending me $5. That's not the reason. That's why I wanted to make sure that was clear. Don't send me $5 to eat a bean. Send $5 because you want to send $5. Okay? I'm eating the bean
That
because it's
45
funny.
millimeters should be illegal.
But I don't want people sending me like $10, $15, and being like, eat 3, eat 7, eat 5, because then I'm going to die. Okay? So, it's not worth it. I will do 2, because maybe that rule wasn't clear. So I'll do 2 this time, but this is the only time. Okay? Got a jalapeno. That's number 1. We're going to get this down the hatch.
Hiccups that eating 2 beans at once made me slightly worried.
We're going to get 2 down the hatch here, and then for the future. Now you know. We're going to get this one going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. C drums, thank you for... Oh, wait, sorry. C drums, thank you for
Just
your 10.
donate 5 at a time, then he has no
9,
choice.
8, 7, 6, 5.
I sent 10 to support some member-only exclusives.
Thank you, brother. Either way, I'm still going to eat beans. God, the flavor of jalapeno is so bad.
Versus the randos that just watch.
Oh.
What up, Fultz? I am going to chill myself
Oh.
tomorrow after brunch.
Habanero.
Eat beans, fuck shit up, infinite loops, fiery poops.
C drums, thank you again for your 10. 5, 4,
I love
3,
those
2.
ruffle jalapeno ranch chips. Jalapeno is nice.
Jalapeno flavor is nice normally. The bean flavor
2 spinners, hot or not.
is gross. It's like a I've only been able to explain it as a dirty jalapeno. That's the best way I can describe it.
Reject.
Like eating the stem of a jalapeno. It just doesn't taste good. It tastes kind of like dirt. A bit organic-y and dirt tasting. With random spice to it. Oh, habanero, goddamn.
Tastes like dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Sup, Johannes.
Tastes like
Earthy.
dirty socks.
For some bizarre reason, you saying I'm going to eat beans made my Alexa start playing Rainbows by Peter White. Well, like going to Tijuana.
Okay.
Hey all heads, I see you are punishing yourself again.
Always.
Sup,
That's all these streams are.
Elevator music. Johannes Knackbull, good evening, friend.
C drums, thank you again. Appreciate it, brother. It is earthy. Yes, an earthy dirt flavor. An earthy jalapeno dirt sensation.
Alexa,
Oops.
play I'm a Gangster by Josh Tobin. Do one of those orbit climbs through that skinny tower dive behind spawn. No, you got to say
Okay.
echo.
Remember only
Echo Play
exclusives
Gangsta by Josh
versus the
Tobin.
randos that just watch. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. C-drums. Thank you. I want to make sure I was reading what you wrote.
Echo
Thank
Play
you.
John
Okay.
Wick Mode Radio.
Let me see.
What
The
if you could
dive
fly
high
live in your
spawn.
patron's house remotely?
Why are none of my keyboard inputs working? There we go. Oh, is that what this is for? Probably. Maybe that's what that's for. Oh. What if you fly live in your Patreon's house remotely?
What's up, heads and everyone?
I'm going to need to get a better VTX module, but I'm not going to say no. Oh, wait. We're going backwards behind spawn, right?
Sup, Slacker.
Behind spawn.
Echo Play John Mayer. Your
Slacker,
body
what's
is
up,
a
dude? How you doing?
wonderland.
Oh, this one. Holy. This is scrawny at the top. All right. Let's try it. Trippy spin all the way out of it. I might, near the top, I might just have to need to, like, flick up to get out of it. We'll see. Let's try.
Gordon Blondie.
If I can even get up
Not
the
working
tower.
heads
God.
keeps talking over it. Anyone remember when the gamer had the name Xbox Power Off or PlayStation Power Off or whatever when they said it really did LOL Ultimate Troll?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
LE Drib flew a drone from overseas.
Did he? From overseas? That sounds like clickbait. Overseas? Or like across a lake? Hang on, I'm trippy spinning like shit tonight. Have I not done any trippy spins since I got on or something?
A remote piloting company. LE Drib applied mascara from overseas.
What?
Yeah, that might be too
Oops.
tight. Def needs the flick at the end.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Oh god. Oh, yeah, as it gets skinny up at the top, man, that gets a little interesting. A little bit. Oh god. Chum on, chum on, chum on. Scoop. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, get it together. Oh
We did
no!
good in Iraq and Afghanistan flying drones overseas. Should I send LE Drib a mystery box of mascara to open on stream?
Oh my god, that would be so funny. He wouldn't open it on stream. He would open it beforehand and then throw it in the trash and be like, I never got it. I don't know.
Makeup on set is 54
I don't know what you're talking
video
about.
budget. It's most of the delays too.
Oh no, please stop.
Saturday hand pink waving still looking for a Rizla. Give it to his girlfriend.
Alright, okay. If I could just stop running into shit that's right in front of my face, that would be sick.
Get into the chopper now.
This is what happens when I don't fly all day, though. It takes me like a solid hour to like shake off all the cobwebs. Not even all of them.
Send LE
I'll
Drib
leave
a
plenty
basket
on.
of dead birds.
Like trippy spinning up rectangles is probably one of my least favorite as well. It's hard to find the center point.
I wonder if Drib shares tampons with his GF. I got a spy living a few miles from their store to personally hand the box to him on camera. I'd give it to his girlfriend, just saying.
You mean the mascara? You would give the mascara to his girlfriend, you're saying? I see.
Ladybot does okay.
Woo. Where?
Obviously, what else?
Exactly. Right. Exactly. That's what I needed. I needed dead center. I could not get dead center to save my life.
Teabagging. Give her the old what for?
Bend her over a barrel and show her the 50 states. Oh no. You ruined it. Who said that? Who said that? Oh, they didn't say anything. Never mind. Is shit still all crazy in Ohio from that train wreck? I have not heard anything about it. It's been so quiet. It's kind of eerie. No? Nah, I mean.
Can't imagine a clip like that IRL trippy up a pipe. Anyone seen M. McDonald's new video?
I feel like I can do a
Has
trippy up a
anyone
pipe
had an issue
IRL,
with the
but
Meteor
maybe not a
65 Pro, the
maybe not a
LQ
rectangular
not showing
shaped
up on
one.
Crossfire. Zowie doesn't he live in Ohio?
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Tom McDonald. And sick ass Rip W the Meteor 7545.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like that build a lot. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Got more plans for it, for more builds coming up. I want to try the 0802s. I want to try the Tri-Blades. I want to try HD0 build. I'm going to try it all on that frame, that is.
That flying looks like a sim.
Oh, come on. Dang it. On the 75 or the 75 Pro thingy. It was windy as hell
What in the
too.
Stars and Stripes is this? Yeah, 45.
That was organic. I was like, how do we intro this video? And all I could think of was a sassy Southern woman telling somebody to call the police department. At first I said call the police, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. And I was like, call the police department. I was like, oh, that sounds way better. Needed that department in there. Much better, much better. Oh. Not today.
Sounded like WV twang. Someone call it amber lamps. Department really does put the cherry on top.
Sounded like West Virginia twang.
Look up white and pushy parody song.
I think it's probably just Maryland trash Maryland accent. Likely. No, please. No. This thing is frustrating. I like it, but it's frustrating. It's my new favorite obstacle now. Because it's being a pain in the ass, so it's going to be my favorite.
Firecracker fire extinguisher.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? Some type of slang? I need a drink is what I need.
Parody Weird Al not even possible even though his song is a parody. Robot Lady just reads the most random emojis.
Yes, she does.
FPV in general is my new pain in as. Open eye paint would be fun chopper girl.
There's a
Yeah, def break time here.
there's a video
Let's go get a drink.
that I put up on Facebook of Robot Lady randomly reading emojis. If you were around for that, asbestos fibers, if you remember that. I don't know if you were watching the streams then or not. But I think it was Brandon. I think it was Brandon Beans who figured out a couple of the random things that she would say. And they were all violent things. She only said like drop of blood and like axe
3D
and knife or some shit. I do need to go get a drink, but I'm not sure what I want to drink yet. That was why I was procrastinating, because I didn't know what I wanted to get.
Mike Bergman, did Susie contact you yet? I was here, but that was one of the very few streams I missed. Saw it in the 2022 Best of compilation.
Oh, okay, nice.
Paint loops.
Paint loops. I could do a little painting stream too
Spank
for the
me
Patreons
like you
only.
mean it.
Call it a Paintreon stream. That's some corny dad shit right there. That's perfect. A Paintreon stream. Paint one of the
Drank,
paint one of the
obviously,
3D
but
prints
that's what you
and
black folk drank.
send it out or something.
GTP 15.
Yep. Can we do like a side roll into this? I think we can, if we didn't suck so bad. Let's try that again. Can't even trippy spin up a thin rectangle.
No, I told her I would press charges if she kept blowing up my phone. Finger paint robot lady while on 1,000 milligrams of edibles.
Pretty good idea. The other thing I need to figure out is how, I don't understand how people do Patreon only streams. I guess they stream on. Is it on Patreon? I don't fucking know. Anyways, we'll figure it out. I'll be right back. Let me go grab a drink, stretch your legs, get up, go fart, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. Get yourself a beverage, get yourself a little smoky. Whatever it is that you do.
You need to chat GPT back her phone and patch things up.
Go do it. We'll take a moment. Get this screen squared away.
Get that drink, homie. I'll just be here farting. Go fart,
I'm
lol.
just gonna
It's
be
robot
here
abuse
fart.
time. I already have a little smoky. Let get beer. Mike Bergman, you know you miss her.
I'm going to avoid beer, but I do have some other beverages upstairs that I can partake in. Let's go to the live cams. Let's see
Safe.
what's up with that.
I am going
Boom.
for a smoke.
All right. BRB.
I will be back. Dab time. Susan is a trifling ass bitch. "90 crew, 90 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 crew. Let us seizure robot lady. You hear that, Susan? Vanny skids what our lady snowblower napple eve snips. Ten crew. Napple, 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 napple. "90 crew Vanny skids what our lady snowblower napple eve snips eve snips eve snips eve snips eve snips. Pow 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 pow. I like Rogue Brewery. Time to pound robot lady like a busted TV. What? Yes, 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 yes. Ha 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 ha. ha. LOL. Robot Ruuluk. Twirl my capacitor. I like it, daddy, oh daddy, I like it, give me more, just a little bit more right there in my data port, big boy. Yes, 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 yes. But a carbon monoxide monitor if you don't have way seriously. Right in the Type D data port. Wrong hole, daddy, wrong hole. That's the power port. Type D to slot B until fluid C ejects. Wrong hole, ashtray. Wrong hofu. Peekaboo. No such thing as wrong hole, I'm in it to win it.
Pry your buttocks right apart till your eyes water.
What was that? What are you guys talking about? You guys talking about weird stuff in here? What's up? How we doing? That's a stiff drink.
Next movie for movie night, don't be a menace.
Oh, I'll add it to the list.
Data transfer.
I will add it to the list, sir. What's it called again?
Think he decided to take a dump.
No, I had to open a new bottle of whiskey. I got a bottle of West Cork whiskey, which is bottled in County Cork, Ireland, which is where my family comes from. West Cork whiskey.
To South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Oh yeah, I'm hip.
This is just the
I
600
know it.
bottle. Idiocracy is a classic.
Oh, Idiocracy isn't on the list.
Lineage in Ireland?
Done. Hell yes. I do. Yes, I do. My father looked into all that stuff before he passed.
I got 2,000 bottles.
Yes, I do. It's all in a book. My dad started like organizing all of it.
Single.
This right here. This stuff. West Cork. Single malt Irish whiskey. It's very good. It's very tasty. Very tasty stuff.
I thought it was already.
All right, movie night. Wait, is it? Did I put Idiocracy on here already? Nope. But that will be added.
Damn, that's dope. Your props to your pops, man.
He went through some shit to find stuff out, dude. He hit people up because we have family in Boston that arrived here from Ireland and never went any further. And then I guess my stretch of the family went a little further out of Boston to Maryland, which isn't really that far, but never really left the East Coast. All my family that came here from Ireland are all still like basically where they landed here or arrived.
Damn, that exactly the kind of shit I'm trying to track down currently.
Do it. It's awesome. I was always really impressed with whatever he told me. It was just a lot of it was like he'd be like, "Oh, this is your great grandfather from when they came here on the boat in 1908, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, I have it all. When he died, my brothers, neither one of my brothers is very computer savvy, so they gave me all of his hard drives to kind of like condense everything. So I have a hard drive back there that's just filled with old pictures. I do a lot of like photo retouching and editing, obviously, but my dad would send me photos to retouch for him. He'd send me like these old ass photos. He would have family members that he located in Boston that have no idea who we are. We've never met.
Make sure you've copied
but he would
the
like
hard drive. Do it if not.
Oh yeah, there's 3 copies of the hard drive, one for me, one for my older brother, one for my younger brother, and there's one on the cloud as well. There's a copy of it on the cloud as
Sound
well.
like your brother needs some computer school, yo.
I need to stop trying to spin the movie wheel. Listen to that movie wheel spin. There's so many options on that wheel.
Inspecting a live power plant from across
Oh.
the ocean is the overseas flying video. Yes, it is RR.
There's so many. Listen to how many times it ticks. That's crazy. Compared to the other wheel that we use, that one is decked out. Next movie night, by the way, for members only, is this coming Monday at 9:30 p.m. We will be watching the classic Tommy
The
Boy.
movie wheel seems like a commitment to streaming for decades.
It is.
Same here. My great-great-grandpa and grandma came from Poland and landed in New Jersey.
Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of fun to find that stuff out. It's when you get older, you appreciate it a little more. When you're a young man, you don't really care too much. You're like, yeah, okay, whatever. When can I go to my friend's house?
Polish, Irish, and Sauk tribe.
Yeah, I'm Polish
And
Irish
mix
as well.
of others I don't recall.
I don't know exactly what the lineage is, but I know my father's Irish percentage was like through the roof.
Movie well.
It's not
sounds
100%,
like
but
868.
I don't know that people in Ireland are even 100% Irish most of the time.
Yo heads how or analog adapter on the Hero goggles working, mine keeps disconnecting.
No way. It's been fine. Are you using the extra screw they gave you?
It just amazed me that someone in my past got on some sketchy ass boat and said fuck it, let's start over.
Right? Yeah, it's crazy.
Most of the time, LOL.
When they got here, it's funny. My great grandfather died in a bar, and my great grandfather owned
Life gets that way, though.
a company called Brown's Bitters in Massachusetts, and he sold groceries and booze. And then I come from a very long line of Irish alcoholics, more or less. It's in my blood. But it was really neat. It was really neat to learn about all that stuff. I'm a big family kind of guy. No pun intended there, but I am a big family dude. I think I was 19 and I got Family First tattooed on me. It was important to me even back then, as a teenager. But the older I got, the more important it became, and the more people, the smaller the family got, the more people died and got older or whatever. So yeah, you start to give a little bit more of a shit about it. Yes. Yeah, after the famine in Ireland is when, I believe there was 2 waves that came from Ireland, like big waves, and I think my ancestors were on the second wave, if I remember correctly.
The amount of immigrants that were entrepreneurs was genuinely beautiful.
It was, yeah, it was. Kind of helped form this country into the way that it is. I mean, not kind of, did.
The fusion fits loosely. America.
Oh, no way. The fusion fits loosely in there, huh? Yeah, here, let me show you. I'm using the same stuff. The fusion and the normal adapter. I don't know if you can see. I mean, there's like no wiggle room in it. I'm trying to budget, but it's not moving at all. Jesus. Yeah, it's on there. I was actually really impressed with how sturdy it was. It was pretty tough to get it clicked in there. But I haven't had any issues with it so far.
A ton of Irish. My family just lied about their heritage. LOL. I did some work on Ellis Island, so I was able to search my family.
Oh, that's awesome. How lucky. That's really cool. I'm slowly discovering that there may be a ton of Irish. Family just lied about their heritage. Your later family lied about it, or early days lied about it? Early days lying about it, that might make some sense, because Irish people were not exactly welcome when they came to America.
Fusion is hard
So
to get out of the HD0 adapter.
there is
My
that.
wildfire module fell out all the time. Early days. There is also more Native American mixed in that the old folks never would admit. Precisely.
I see. Yeah, I've been meaning to get one of those Irish need not apply signs, one of the old replica ones, and put it up somewhere in my house. I've always thought that was kind of like a interesting part of my family's heritage. I always thought it was kind of neat. I mean, obviously not neat, it was fucked up, but it happens.
With a great uncle docking in San Francisco. I might lie about my heritage if California starts giving out reparations. And almost everyone has at least 1 or 2% African LOL. But then I have to move to California.
True. With every positive, there is a negative. Nope. I watched Bardwell do another Sabang video. I think it was recent. Sabang, it was like number 9. Number 9 or something.
I'm also white, I guess. Respect the natives.
The Irish were actually a little closer to, I think, the African American of that
we
time.
All people.
Pretty sure the Irish
Mike
were a little closer to that.
Seems like the quintessential Californian.
If you mean how they're hated like a Mexican immigrant would be today,
Italians.
I don't know if it was like that. I don't know if it was such a general thing. I feel like it was more of like a hush-hush thing, like
LOL.
Don't hire them. And
we gave me dad that 23 and
just
me
make him
for
go
Xmas, and he
build
refuses
stuff.
to
Go
do
make
it
him work
because
somewhere.
he doesn't want to send his spit into random people. LOL. If you don't know how the Irish were treated in the past, I welcome you to research it. QS they were Catholic.
Yeah. My family was. Apparently that was the thing. Are you?
I feel like he would gain bang skill by jumping in a sim for 30 minutes first and not worry about crashing.
I'd agree with that.
Is based.
I'd agree with that. I think
like the Italians.
Right, yeah. Irish people were shit on quite a bit. It wasn't for very long though. I'd love to figure out like how long that actually lasted. But apparently the thing when you would get off the boat is they would say, are you a Mick or a Prod? So are you a Catholic or a Protestant? And then they would change your name if it sounded too Irish. So my original name, my family's original name was O'Flynn when we came from Ireland. And then when we got here, they dropped the O.
Got her a day ago.
They would drop the O. They would drop the MC at the beginning, like the Mick anything.
Navi.
All that. They would just make them sound a little less Irish. Make them sound a little more American. Interesting history, though.
Watch Gangs of New York to see how much we were loved. LOL.
Oh, I love Gangs of New York. My dad showed me that when I was a kid, when it came out. Well, I guess I wasn't a kid,
stars
but
in your American
I was a young man. And yeah, he showed me that. Gangs of New York's a great movie. What was it? The Dead Rabbits, right? The Dead Rabbits was the gang name.
My grand is Navi, but respect due.
Yeah. Woo. Okay, all right.
Lots of Irish in Savannah and Augusta, GA. They go all out for St. Patrick's Day. John
nice.
C. Reilly as the cop was great.
Yeah, he was.
Did you ever take your kid to work day when you were a kid?
Yes, yeah. My dad used to take me to work all the time.
Team was the Fighting Irish, and our
my dad used to take me to work
mascot was a
when
leprechaun holding up fists.
my family life when I was a kid was kind of all over the place. My parents were going through separation and divorce, so it was like some days I would be, and my mom was also dealing with like some health shit. She was in the hospital a lot. So sometimes I would like stay with my neighbors or my aunts and uncles or whomever, or just go with one of my parents to work. My mom worked as a
Very cool.
clerk in a law firm.
They still have gangs of New York in the
and
borough.
just did data entry, so she would just like type all day,
Usually can't
scribe.
bring your kid to jail.
And oh god, and we did. She would just have me like shred paper all day. I remember it vividly. I got to drink unlimited hot chocolate and shred paper all day, and that was what I did. And then if I got to go to work with my dad, that was like the best shit ever, because my dad was always on the road. He was a
Berkman, are you actually
photographer
a jail guard?
for Channel 9 Eyewitness News in WUSA in DC. So he would take me out there with him. In the morning, we'd have to get up at like 3 a.m. and drive to DC and get to hang out in the editing room and then get in the car and drive around and go shoot stories places and then come back and edit them in the,
No, my
in
dad
the station.
was in jail for murder, LOL.
It was awesome. It's a good time.
Went to work with my mom a lot. She was a hairdresser, could not go with dad. Oil field looks down on kids playing on rigs, LOL.
Why would they, right? Like, tell them to stop being such pansies. Let the kids be kids. That's cool, though. At least you were able to go with mom. Sounds like her job was just about as exhilarating as my mom's job when I got to go sit with her at the law office and listen to her old-ass lawyer that she worked for talk about how he did 50 push-ups every morning or whatever.
I hope you don't resent him for that. I am sorry that situation is even in existence, my dude.
What happened?
Used to
Oh,
watch
your dad was in
Eyewitness
jail for
News when I
murder?
was a kid.
Wait,
To
is he
Mike.
still? Is in jail. Was in jail.
UP
Is he-
Herald at ACU.
Is he passed or is he out or something? I don't mean to pry, Mike. Sorry. If you don't want to answer that, you don't have to. I just thought about the fact that that might be kind of personal.
SAMD JAD TJ 011
Hold up.
Jokers Bio Trave Igage FRP Jet.
Well, thanks. Used to watch Eyewitness News when you were a kid? Hell yeah, nice. Depending on when you were a kid, you may have seen me on the news once or twice. My dad was a photographer, so if they needed
No
stock
wonder
footage
Mike
of
is
stuff,
close to Susie.
like we had a heat wave one summer, and my dad brought his camera with him to the pool and filmed like me and my brother playing around in the pool, and then they use that as like the blurred image in the background when they have like the temperature for the week, the forecast for the week. And they have like usually they'll have like B-roll footage of like a nice park or like a rainy day or
He
some
has been out
snowfall.
For years. He SA'd actually killed a guy with a big wrench, like in the Fast and the Furious kinda.
Holy
My
shit.
mom was a lucky lady. I was at work with her every day. My mom worked at Macy's and sold the 9/11 hijackers travel luggage suitcases.
No way.
Teehee. Is that why you have a wrench in every stream, Mike?
Oh!
Yep, the FBI interviewed her afterwards. Hence why I take the wrench seriously.
That was a good point. Jesus, we just connected the dots there. That investigative work, wow, that was amazing. Another time I was on the news, I was in 6th grade, and I got to leave school
Wow.
for the day. I got to go with my
The
dad.
luggage ONT a wrong plane and alt he credit
And,
card receipts broke the case for them.
Every Sunday,
So random question, has anyone watched the new History of the World Part 2?
I have not, and I'm not sure that I want to. I don't know if I want to ruin the first one. There was another time I was on in 6th grade. Every Sunday, I used to get up early when I was a kid, and I would make my family pancakes. I loved cooking. I still do. But I would get up and make homemade pancakes. I'd make batter and all that, and then get my little griddle out, and I would sit there and make pancakes. So my dad was like, well, every Friday at work, the newscasters all do Pancake Friday. And he was like, you should come for Pancake Friday and cook them pancakes. I was like, that's cool, I'll do it. So I got to be on the news cooking pancakes. I was like just hanging out in the studio with Frank Herzog and I forgot what the woman's name was, the anchor. It'll come to me, but I'm not going to remember the second. But it was awesome. It was fun. And then another time, my older brother and I got to be on the news. We were helping my dad do a story about how easy it was for kids to buy a movie theater ticket for a cartoon and then just literally walk into another theater that had an R-rated movie. So I got to wear these big Drew Carey glasses that had a little pinhole in the center, and it had one of those nerd bands that go down the back so that your glasses don't fall off, but it had wires running through it because this was like 1999. I had a giant camcorder that was in my pocket of my Jenkos, and I got to sneak into movies. It was fun. Whatever year South Park movie was out, Bigger, Badder, and Uncut or whatever it was called, whenever that was out, it was out the same time as General's Daughter, that movie. And I snuck into both of those. Those are both like R-rated. And I bought tickets for like the Minions or whatever it was back then. Finding Nemo or some shit.
God damn it, I fucking
was a
love
narc.
you, Mike. It's not bad, Nick Kroll. Heavy, some are hit or miss. Def, not best. Mel Brooks. I've been watching.
Didn't
World
look like it would have
History
been
according to Philomena
the best
Kunk.
Mel Brooks movie.
You gotta dig up those
Unfortunately.
old news clips. That would be so dope. Delia.
I have them.
That essay,
Kind of.
idea. Actually, LOL. I'll try.
My younger brother
99.
has all of them.
98. Kunk knows.
He has all the original VHS tapes that my dad had. And he was supposed to be, I think he was supposed to be sending them out to a company to digitize them, like put all of them on flash drives for us. Because they're all VHS tapes right now, or Betamax tapes. So hopefully one day I'll have the footage again. I have to remind him.
You need to digitize that VHS.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I may just ask my brother if I can have them. Because, I mean, my dad was like me, where he just recorded everything. Like, I record everything with my son. I love it. I love having,
DVD is the future.
I have, like, a whole email
Diane
set up for
Morgan
him.
Is hilarious.
And I use the email account to, like, store a bunch of photos and old videos and stuff on the cloud for him. He also has a YouTube channel that's privated, and I've just been uploading videos that I've made for him of, like, I'll show you guys one of them. One of them's really funny. He likes to, like, act shit out. So I showed him how to do stop motion, and we made him a little video, and he did the sound effects for it, and it's hilarious.
The tattoo you got of your dad seems super appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, for 30 years, he had a camera on his shoulder. Every time I saw him, he worked all day, usually into the night. It would be like 2 a.m, and he would come home. Just he was a cameraman. If there's stories going on, if there's news, then he's out working. So I didn't get to see him much when I was a kid because he was always working. But when I did see him, he always had a camera on his shoulder. Even when I was at school, he would come in for like school events. If I was like the awards ceremonies, they do those at school, like perfect attendance and all that other shit. I remember seeing him there with a giant camera on his shoulder in the back of the room, and he was filming me on a VHS tape to get going up and getting my perfect attendance award. I never missed a day of school for first grade till 8th grade. Never missed a day. My grades were awful, but I never missed a day. I was never sick. Do I need to do something? Google, you gonna let me in?
Like the dad from the Goonies. WTF.
Yeah, and you never miss a day of school, and then you hit
working a fish
25
concert
or
Madison
26
Square Garden,
and
then
get
ended up
Crohn's
in a
disease.
penthouse with 3 girls for a few days. Who needs a TV license? My dad was always at work too. My mom resents him for it, and I appreciate it in my older years.
Yeah, a lot. Same. A whole lot. Okay, let me see. Where is it? Oh, here, this is kind of funny. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this. I posted it on my
Where will your
Facebook
influence come from?
forever ago. But my wife was at work. She does what's called a mess up day, where they have it was like a prank day, basically. For us, it was mess up day at her school, so kids were supposed to wear their shirt backwards and mess their hair up and all that. But my son, for some reason, was like, it should be prank day. We should pull a prank on mommy. So this is our prank. This is a bungee, or not a bungee, a rope holding a box, and the box is filled with little ball pit balls. Speaking of AIDS, earlier we were talking about ball pit balls, and that's attached to the door for when mommy came home. Hi, mommy. Worked like a charm. He comes in hopping up and down. Anyways, that's one for the channel. I'm trying to find his movie. Here it is. This is only 30 seconds long. This is his little movie that he made.
Opposite Gender Clothes Day.
Gender Clothes Day. That's a...
You were both stoked, lol.
That's a mouthful.
We used to do this, but with way heavier objects.
Well, we were pumped because we were planning it all day, and he was like, "What are we gonna do?" And the house was filled with pranks. Like there was saran wrap across doorways, so she would run into them. I took my Saw, the Saw mask from the content creator challenge video we did with Dan and Liz, with Ribbit and Skittles. We took the mask from it
so much better than
and
water or
hung it up on
LOL.
hung it up on her. She has a mannequin in her office. She buys and sells used clothes, like designer shit. So she has like this nice mannequin. So we hung the mask off of the mannequin, so when she walked in the room, it'd freak her out. But yeah, we were just like, we'd set all these pranks up all day around the house for her. It was hilarious. Okay, here's his movie. We'll watch this and then we'll get back to flying. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked, but his movie's hilarious. To me, at least. It's probably because it's my kid. But anyways, we'll watch this and we'll go back. 30 seconds. That's him doing the music there.
Taping the handle on the sink
Oh, wait,
sprayer was
do
epic
this.
when people had those sinks still.
We still have one of those. We still have a sink sprayer like that, where if you just pull the handle down, you can
My mother would
play
be
it,
complained
and
it
then
hurt
boom.
or you'll give me a heart attack.
Okay, let's run through this. I'm sorry. And that's the end of it. There you go. That's me. That's Daddy Fun. That's me. He is the sound effects are my favorite. The help me. And the horn sound. Honk honk. I'm sorry. He's such a goober. Funny kid. He's got a good sense of humor, which I'm so thankful for.
Miss those kind of moments.
Because I'm such a
OMFG.
like
Good
down and
morning,
out kind of
heads.
person for most days.
Better than
So
my first YouTube vid.
with him being all happy all the
When you
time,
start
it's nice.
creating mustard gas mixes when people enter the door, the prank mighta went too far.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, hey, I got all this ammonia and chlorine. Should we mix those together in a bucket and put it over the doorway? That'll be hilarious. Hope you like chemical burns, Mom. We got you. We totally got you. Whoops. Yeah, those days are fun. Those days are fun. They're starting to slowly creep away. He's growing up very fast. I did the same thing. I at a young age, I matured I had to kind of grow up quick. Figure out how to do your
Good
laundry
morning,
and,
how is everyone doing?
make your own food and fend for
Stop
yourself.
frame is fun. Sup Apache smoke wounded sniper.
My dad showed me how to do that. How to do like stop motion stuff when I was a kid. We were on vacation at a beach house, and I got really bad sunburn the first day, and so I couldn't really go out the second day. And my dad had brought his camera with him as always, and he was like, "Why don't you try doing some stop motion stuff with your action figures in my camera?" And he showed me how to do it. And that, dude, I did stop motion videos as a kid. I probably did
Toothpaste.
30 or
Morning,
40 of them.
Johannes.
Video, like full length videos of characters walking
Ed's
around.
job
And
is literally play with toys, and he
was
says
fun.
he grew up fast. LMAO. This movie night again.
It's not so much playing with toys as much as it is editing. You guys don't see all the editing that I do because I don't post that stuff online. That's
Stop
for
motion
people that
build when please
pay
now,
for stuff.
WTF, let's go.
But yeah, it's more of that. It's not more of that, but it's a lot of that. It's a lot more of that than most know. Because it's boring as shit to talk about, so I don't.
Stop motion hoop build.
Ooh, stop motion whoop build would be kind of sick.
Oh my bad, play with toys and eat candy, my bad.
There you go. Thank you. There you got it. you get it right. You get that straight.
He'll fund it.
Really, the only thing is it would just take 1,000 hours to film. You know, having to stop and click a camera every couple seconds. I'd have to find a better way to do it. I know there's like remotes and shit that you can set up, which I should probably get. Maybe hook it up to like a foot switch. That'd be nice. I'll figure it out. We'll make that a little project. That'd be kind of cool. Whiskey. I've never had whiskey sours before, but I got some whiskey sour mix. Put a little splash in there because I didn't feel like putting ginger ale in there or anything.
For some reason, I pour money in heady
just kind of wanted to
pocket
try
and I
it.
hate spending money.
It's kind of all right. I taste a lot more of the whiskey,
app.
but the whiskey sour is not bad. Just kind of tastes like lime juice a little bit.
Is that crescent or cubed ice in that whiskey?
You can use a phone app to do stop motion? No shit.
How bad do you need that stuff?
How bad do I need what stuff?
43 peeps here. How many likes? Yes.
Shoo. No. Frig out of here with that. Interesting. I'll have to look up some new stop motion stuff.
I did one a while back with Minions.
Nice. On a phone app? You did one with Minions? Sick. Well, yeah, I'll look into it. I will never say never. Well, pause. Maybe.
Tried to be a badass when me and my wife just started dated and ordered a whiskey sour. She ended up drinking it all cause it was horrible. Give me a umbrella drink over that any day.
Oh, that's awesome. That's funny. Oh, speaking of, this whiskey's making me warm. I'm warm, baby. I'm not wearing an FPV shirt today. It's like the first time in months because I was at a...
What's it all about? Cash Machine quote.
I was at a little
LOL
kid's
Dusty
birthday.
Vagina Joe. Doe.
What? First time I met my wife, I bought her and her friend a dirty bong water. I think I've told that story before. Just walked up to them in a bar and asked if I could buy them a dirty bong water. I don't know why I chose that drink. I don't remember. I was pretty hammered that night. I'm not gonna lie. I used to go to that bar every Friday with my buddy. Once we both got off of work, we would go there for their happy hour.
I did the same
Then
thing
just sit there and
with
drink
an
all night.
old-fashioned LOL.
When we were both still single, so we'd hang out, mingle there. It's a good time. Met my wife, so there's that. He met his wife through my wife, which is kind of funny.
That S my Jack and Coke so nasty.
Yeah, my wife does not drink nearly as stiff of a drink as I do. I prefer just whiskey straight up, but I don't mind mixers as long as it's a good mixer and
Women
it's not
like
too much.
butt stuff when they get drunk.
Good to know.
Lol's cool.
Good to know. Hope, hop, hope, hop.
Good women Dawn. For a while she did a thing and took pics of our drinks and posted them with the caption whose drink is whose, hers being a beer and mine being a colorful one.
Oh, that's funny.
Do.
That's funny. That's like my buddy, the one I used to go to that bar with all the time. I just saw him today. Him and his son were at my niece's birthday party. They're family friends. I've known him since I was a kid. But him and his wife, same way. She used to drink beer and he would drink like
John
Mike's Hard
Doe, man
Lemonade
of
and stuff.
culture, I see.
That Mike's Hard. It's good stuff. If you like headaches
You know I am.
and not getting drunk.
My throttle gimbal has been squeaky for months. Sounds like a mouse when I'm flying. Is it time for AG01 gimbals?
Yes, yes it is.
Yesterday the weather was
That's
great.
exactly
to
what
fly
happened to
outside,
mine.
Charged my battery, packed my stuff, went out, and it started raining. I was so pissed.
Bro.
Is my card?
That's a lame day right there. We've all been there though. We feel your pain. I've had those recently. Or where it's nice out and you throw batteries on the charger and while they're charging.
I see smoke.
While they're charging,
always hard.
shit starts raining outside or starts getting all super windy. God dang it. What do you think you're doing?
AG01, all the way.
What do you think
Except when it's time to do some stabbing. Think I've puffed half my batteries, flying them down too low.
I can tell you I have. That is not a think for me. That is a no. I know for a fact I fly all of mine down way too low. My 1S packs at least. My 6S and everything above 1S I'm usually pretty careful with. Mainly
You're
6S I
describing
use
winter
for
flying in Oregon. Start char-ridging to make it rain. Land at 3-1 gang.
I fly 6S when I'm using
My
a
only
Cinewoop
fear while flying
normally.
is discharging my SIXS batteries. If I can't fly them all, not joking, it's not the crashing part, lol. Before I fall to pieces. I sent you on Instagram with stop motion heads. On 2s it's easier to avoid over discharging. 2.6 is too low, lol. Watching Goodfellas.
You're watching Goodfellas right now?
Puffed by stopping at 3.2, but they still degrade 10-month-old bats here.
Go home and get
I
your
so
fucking
feel
shine
John,
box. You salted him a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. .6 is not too low. As long as it hasn't shut off
I'm
yet,
so
you're
chill
fine.
with mine. I land at 3.4, although it was like 3.1 on PH2 cause it's such a shit connector.
True.
I used a phone app for that one. Used to be 4-5 minutes flight time, now 1.5 to 2.
Jeez.
Early on I left them charged for a week too, so I'm not sure my black 300s and 450 Ovonics did it. BRB smoke.
Do it.
Random fact, I've never seen Goodfellas or The Godfathers, lol.
What? You should. At least Goodfellas. Goodfellas is a little easier to
Don't have
digest.
Storage charge if you fly every day. Hey,
Godfather's good,
up?
but you need like an afternoon to really get through and process that one. I feel like Goodfellas can be done in a day pretty nicely.
What's a good Elvis JR module? The 40 Radio Master Ranger is on pre-order. My first flight, even on my Nazgul 5 I flew till it fell out of the air, was in amazement and panic.
I used the Happy
flight,
Model
lol.
one. I don't know if that's considered
Shit,
a
just
junior
remembered
module.
I have some
think it is.
450s still charged from a week ago.
It's the one that they made for the T-Lite though. I'm not sure if like the bolt pattern's weird for a different radio or anything.
Longest I've also left my bats charged is 24 hours, lol.
Dude, I got batteries upstairs that I charged 3 days ago because I wanted to fly a quad, and I've had nothing but issues with the quad, and I've just left them charged. They're just sitting up there.
Never got into gangster mobster movies. I like comedies or hipster movies. 5
That's
weeks.
cool.
My second flight
That's
on
cool.
Crux 35 HD.
It's not
I
for
was
everybody,
so
I
excited
get
and
it.
forgot it was on 25 MW. Never did find it.
Oh no. Fuck. Oh man, that's so sad. I hate hearing about lost
Got
quads.
21 bats and 2 threes 1500 ma bats charged over a week ago. I left
Yeah,
2
they'll be
4s
alright.
6500
They'll be
in my
alright.
smacks and it killed them. There goes $100.
Yeah, that's why I'm a lot more careful with my larger batteries, because man, are those expensive. 1S batteries I beat the shit out of
Easy
anyways.
face.
Like I smash them into the ground a lot and run them down really low. What the hell is that? Is that just one little spot of water? It is. And you crash when you go through it. I'll have to tell Boner about that. Mr. Boner! We got a patch, my friend.
John Doe, what voltage?
What if we go underneath it?
There is 1.13 firmware update for the V-Fly WAP store charger heads if you haven't updated already.
I have
Only
not
Crash
updated
Lipo
yet.
got
Thank you.
angry.
I do need to update. Only Crash Lipo got angry. Like the Lipo got angry, or you got angry when you crashed the Lipo?
08 smacks.
Oh. No.
AHH, that's why they are so expensive. Asbestos fibers, what is in the update? I don't see a need to update a 1S battery charger, lol. V-Fly Loop Store has been a battery savior for me.
The
4S did a pop bang and
the
flare
V-Fly,
whilst on charge queued in time.
when it does get updates, it gets updates because they change the way that the charging cycles work. They change like before the first update,
3000 lion packs
it
out
wouldn't
for my long-range quad packed away
it wouldn't
in
charge
November.
like to
One was
3
still
point,
at 4
or I'm sorry, it wouldn't charge to
I just
4.35.
used the Happy Model
It would only
Series
charge to like
charger on my D6
4.3. So they fixed that.
I use the ISNT
I
discharge
don't know.
on
It's
my
usually
packs
for some
that
reason
been
though. It's
charged
usually
for
a
more
fairly
than
good
2
reason.
days. It bring them down to storage evenly. Started to expand after a while, 30 minutes. Ist. And my smacks literally is 8 feet away in my bedroom. Glad they didn't catch on fire. Think I would prefer 4.3.
The Happy Model Super Series charger, not Supercharger. What am I saying? Supercharger. I prefer 16.9 myself, but 4.3 is the classic.
Then
Whatchamacallit?
disconnected and threw and bang,
aspect
flare, flame,
ratio.
etc.
Classic.
I find most of
aspect.
those high-density lions don't last in LR quads unless you're super tame on throttle. They don't like any punches. Molacel are the way to go for longevity. Charging algorithms, error detection, efficiency protocols, things of that nature, and what heads said. I'm thinking 4.7 is the way to go. That S sucks, ram donk. Luckily you got it in time.
Cool. All right, how long? Oh, Jesus, 2 hours. All right, 2 hours in the air. That's good. Let's chill for a little bit. Let's see if there's anything on the internets that's worth looking at.
Head Molacel on my DIY pack for my 0MX.
Mama.
I still don't know how to update Beta Flight, lol.
You don't know how to update Betaflight? Like the firmware on your flight controller or the configurator
Burn
on
break.
your computer? What you think? Yes, we're taking a small,
All of it.
we'll call it a brain
Did
break.
catch in time indeed.
You don't know how to update any of it? Any of Betaflight? For real?
I don't see any reason to update. Why would you? Just ignore the warnings and fly lol.
Well, I don't know why you would want to, but if you wanted to, we could walk you through it.
Heads check out Hold Blackheath VID.
Good call. Good call.
Nah, I'm still mad over Quicksilver not working.
Wait. Halt Blackheath is a band.
Why didn't it work?
I see no
Depends what you're flying.
FPV
New features
stuff.
come out sometimes they AE great. Never did get it figured out on the Fractal. Agree 4 2 or 3 is 10.8. https www.youtube.com Hold Blackheath FPV. Want GPS return to home to work update. Okay, heads question switch to Fractal to Quicksilver and it takes about 10 SEC to get video and signal. Is that normal?
Yes, that is normal. Quicksilver just does things, I think, in a different order than Betaflight does when you plug it in. I think the initializing goes in a different order, if I remember right. I could be making this up completely, but I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that. But yes, it should take a bit longer to post and do all that stuff. Yeah, I think they're working on that, if I remember right. The other thing I want to switch where I can turn off my OSD. But I'd like it on a Switch. Okay, let's see.
Thanks, dude.
No problem.
Just do these simple 15 steps.
Okay, let's watch his most recent one. Sound good. Sound good. Do what? Elon. Are you French? Anyways.
Mine does the same thing, Dusty Joe. I can't comment on audio.
Loud as shit.
Oh, that would have been sick if I got that.
Okay, he's not.
But I didn't.
Sounds... Can't tell what he is. Never mind. Nice. Oh, I see what you're going for. You're going to try to hit a little power loopy into that gap? You better. Little springbacks. Nice. That's like
sound of a real quad.
That's like an interesting
okay,
cradle.
Thanks, Gordon. Thought maybe something was up.
Let me see. Oh, it's not a cradle. Never mind. He's just kind of going around the pole. Oh, nice.
I like that snappy style.
Don't know how I got away with that.
Excuse you?
Don't know how I got away with that.
Your guess is as good as mine.
You see the dive up I just did to get...
Oh, Jesus. Can't see a goddamn thing when you come in there.
You what?
I think it's German too.
I am. There's so much buzz.
Sounds English. Like...
Yeah.
I hit the side of the fucking pole. It sounds...
Yeah.
Hit the side of the fucking pole.
You can go into it, just never get out again.
It's definitely not German. Sounds English.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do, but I can probably do it now. I'm gonna do a switchback. Watch this. No.
What up, Infinity Loops? I'm so FN slow doing this conversion on a Mob 6 to BT2 and want to eat a gun.
Focus, what happened? What's wrong with it? Conversion on a Mob 6 to a BT 2.0. You're just doing the, just the soldering? That's it? Having an issue with that? I don't know. Let me know.
Blokes.
Let me know.
Battery sag on PH2. It's the Hero.
Ah, okay. Okay, I see. What part of it are you having trouble with?
Yeah, not the best at soldering tiny.
I see, I
Is
see.
that an X12? BRB guys just sharded.
Oops. Take your time. Take your time.
Sounds like me.
Blokes.
Salut à tous, c'est Colin.
Et oubliez pas, soyez pas des moutons.
Name
That
checks out.
is French.
Good luck, Dingolds.
That is French.
Oops.
Asbestos fibers. Thank you
AZBT
for the
2-pack is
357.
keeping the wires from PH2 and soldering the red and
3.5.7.
black wires at diff lengths
Good
so
times.
solder can't short out. TXX12.
Should I tell you guys a secret? Let me marinate on this for a
416.
second. Let me marinate on this for a second. Wait a minute.
Just got it together, but you all would do in 30 takes me forever. Then I pull the VTX power cable, disassemble and then reassemble. Yes. No. Shit happens.
I'm trying to think of how I can word it and not give anything away. Let me marinate on that while we watch this fella finish up this pack.
I can probably do it now. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. but
Marinate,
I
homie.
can probably do it now. I'm gonna do a switch back,
BT20
watch
is
this.
okay.
He's gonna do a what?
Yeah, but I can probably do it now. I'm gonna do a switchback. Watch this.
Switchback.
No.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, into the building.
Are you trying to half Maddie? Yeah, he's trying to half
Like a
Maddie.
TX16
God
SRAM
damn.
Bravo.
Yeah, into the building. Here we go.
God damn.
That was hard.
Yeah, it was. That was hard. Oh, she ain't getting up. She limping. That was pretty
I
sick.
want to swap my Mob 7 to
That's pretty
BT,
sick.
but I just have too many damn PH batteries.
Yeah, I was stuck in that spot for a long time too. Poo nanny.
Bam.
Give it time, and eventually your PH2s will die. I had to do the same thing though. I just had to wait until they all died, and then I ordered
That bitch
BT
hit harder
2.0s.
than my stepdad.
Yeah, that was that had a nice thud to it, especially hitting like the corrugated steel on the side of the building. Just nice hollow steel drum. Boom. It was nice. Same fella, right? Or did this change channels? Same fella. A fellow tree trippy spinner, I see. A fellow wonky nipper. A wonky nature nipper. Doing some little twitchies that OG likes to do.
Is that Patrick or who? I just swapped the PH2
I don't
on
know
my
who
batteries,
Patrick is.
although it sucked and I have the odd battery solder
this
connection
is-
come undone, but after like 50 flights.
Holt Black Heath FPV.
OG who?
He wants to do that rewind trippy that I've been doing that way. Oh, he almost did it. Look, he bends around this tree. If he got into the reverse trippy there, around that second tree, that would have been sick. Do a little figure eight around him. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe he'll get into one. We'll see.
Oh yeah, he
There you
flies
go.
Superfleet frames sponsored by them.
A little twitchy there. Oh. Yeah, attaboy.
Yeah, he hits some sick lines.
He's got the switchies down pretty good.
OG who?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know any OGs. I don't know what you mean. Is this Joshua Bardwell? This is Sabanging? I think it is. I think it's him. Do you guys know him?
Bardwell Dreams. I swapped 4x250 Ma to BT20 and got around 10 goes a waste of a plug.
Jeez.
Heads flies like this in a sim with cheats enabled. We know him like Multi-Who.
True. Multi-who.
Reminds me of Heads a lot.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Angry Don and I
built the Vanover
were going to
frame
be
for ripping
involved
trees.
in something together
Except he pulls it off at 75
coming up
millimeters.
soon? Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be crazy. It probably would never happen though, so don't get your hopes up.
OG's absence brings me great sadness. Crazy talk, man.
I think OG's
LOL.
absence gives everybody great sadness, including me.
Make it happen. That would be
Although,
crazy, like
you
having
know,
an Oki and Multi on stream.
The one person who doesn't care that it makes me sad. Do you know who
Got
that person
20
is?
packs on it and replaced 5 arms, just gutted it.
It's OG. That's who
Funny
doesn't care.
like how am I funny?
Like I amuse you?
OG.
Like I'm a clown? Come here, spider. I fuck with his style though. I like this style a lot. This isn't like too much shebang to where it makes me sick. Not sick, but not like literally sick.
Fun.
But
Ship 1 of printer failed filament.
It's a
losing
good
extruder. I tighten and print again. 6 HRS Fanny.
It's a good use of shebang
Anybody ever play the
style
combat in the sim?
without going overboard with it.
My Mr. Steel.
I do like his style a lot though.
Reminds me of early Schizo.
Oh, I miss early
I'm sure
Schizo.
you've said, but how many years have you known OG heads?
I miss early Schizo.
Spang that doesn't make sense is awful.
I met
He flies like me. If I could fly like that.
shebang that doesn't make sense is awful? What do you mean? Shebang that doesn't make sense is awful? Or shebang, comma? You mean
This
me
looks
saying
so fun to watch, but I know I would hate this too.
he was
No
using some bits
FF4
of
life.
shebang style?
03.
I mean,
Very pop and lock spang robotic.
yeah.
Just random.
The shebang style is the popping and locking shit, and the horizon locking. Yeah, that's always what I've considered to be that kind of style. I hate when people say it's juicy because I just don't like saying that. That's all. I just don't like.
I'm FN awful, but will rise.
Juicy.
LOL.
It's a little
juicy.
Ooh.
Mr. Steel vs.
Ooh.
Mr. Head. 5 more likes.
We're two different pilots, man. Me and Steel, two completely different pilots. He would probably think I fly like Ladrib. I'm not, whatever he said to Ladrib is not smooth enough or something. It's not consistent. Consistent enough? Something like that. Something like
Got a
that.
very moist style.
Something like that. Yes, very, very moist. Very, very moist.
To me, anyone can do random stuff, get low and avoid the ground. We need a juicy and a zoom.
Well, yeah. Okay, look, it's not. It's the stick
Small yet.
inputs that I'm referring to. I wish I still had the sim open.
No
I'd show you what I'm
expo,
talking
I'm
about.
still learning.
But with the stick inputs, when you're doing things that are like fast or slow, and then knock and fast the other direction, the rewind stuff like that.
Bang.
I guess you could say it's a rewind style. That's a more acceptable way, I guess, more roundabout way you could describe it. But the direction changes and the in snapping to inverted to lock the horizon and do the slow tilts and all that.
Anyone can fly low. Get
That's just my
40K
opinion. I've always
foot
thought
and
it's.
avoid the FAA.
I use a little bit of that in my style too. I think
All
I
good.
do.
I call that ping pong or flick flack flying.
Flick flack flying. Do a little flick flacking.
I'd buy this as my first FPV controller in 2023. Now, I've tried a bunch of different...
Juicy Smoley. LOL bad for life or
What is he
go
talking about?
100 kilometers face with peeking eye. Flick flack.
They're just better suited for a 6 to 12-year-old child wanting to get into FPV
Tic-tac.
rather than
Hey.
an adult who really wants to get into flying. I wouldn't spend
Hey.
any money on a beta FPV radio.
Oh,
when
okay,
there is
beta
another
FPV radio.
that comes in at $60, which has been a community favorite for budget radios. And that's the Jumper T-Lite, but version 2. The Jumper T-Lite was the original
Hey.
best budget radio.
We got one of
When
those.
The original version of the T-Lite was released and had all the things that you'd want. And it really didn't have any compromises on paper.
Excuse me.
But it did have some catches. And V2 is
And you know
no
I gave him
different.
a Nuji.
The tea
Has
light is
Darren been
without a
hitting
doubt
the
the best
bottle?
value for money.
OMG, I left a comment on his video
It's possible.
like 2 hours ago.
Could be. He gets down and dirty. Did your comment get
Draw
deleted?
me a flying drone, lol.
Was it this video?
Ordered one of those
Money
just
under
to put
$100,
Elvis 2.5
but it
on.
wouldn't actually win best radio under $100. And that would actually go to its big brother, the Jumper T Pro, which is currently on sale for $93 on AliExpress.
Yeah, but frig off. That thing feels
the
like
Jumper
shit.
T Pro has the specs to make it a compelling choice.
Is it the latest
and there
one
are a
that
lot
just
of pilots
dropped?
using the T Pro who absolutely love it.
Yes.
And what's not to love
This
about
was 8
low
hours
Earth
ago.
output
That
power
Juicy
for Express
Smollett
LRS,
documentary was
2
goddamn
18-650
hilarious.
batteries all day.
Yeah, YouTube smashes most
There was a
of my
juicy
filming.
smooye.
Stubble wrinkled shirt looked tired.
There was a juicy smooye documentary. I missed it.
My baby Jumper T Pro.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he slept on the floor, or yeah, maybe he's got like a kid. I don't know.
Battery life. But the only thing wrong with it is it's not compatible with Express LRS backpack.
Although it's hard
So if you fly
for me to
HD0
believe that
or
Darren has a child because he has such a smooth young man's looking face that he just looks like he graduated like 2 years ago.
analog, well, you're shit out of luck. If you're looking
What did you say?
put power for Express LRS, 2 18650 batteries for all-day battery life. But the only thing wrong with it is it's
Yeah,
not
heads the
compatible with
brothers that
Express
he
LRS
hired came
backpack.
out and told the story. It's pure comedy.
Oh, what were they, bodybuilders or something? Right. The two brothers, they told their story. It's pure comedy.
That weight says late 30s, early
No
40s.
shit. Okay, I'll have to check it out.
So if you fly HD0 or analog, well, you're shit out of luck.
Sup, why all I'm just in
If you're
time, right?
looking at
I hated that radio.
Thomas Moore, thank God you're here. You're just in time. The perfect time, if I had to guess.
the Jumper T Pro, most pilots also
I had to
consider
pinpoint
its
it.
direct
Cons and
rival, the
fronts.
Radio Master Zorro. I've had the Zorro and I absolutely loved it.
Zorro's
It was
trash.
by far my favorite gamepad style radio.
Stock.
But it has what I think is a major Achilles heel, and it made me sell my Zorro. Now you might be thinking it's the 250 milliwatts of output power for Express LRS.
I knew
Shit
it.
batteries
That
in
wasn't
it.
That's more than enough for most pilots in most situations. And you'd still be able to add an external
Damn, I
transmitter
got
module
here a few
if you
minutes
needed
ago.
more.
Guess I was
But if
early.
way too
I got
many
Zorro
switches
with AG
that get in the
01
way
minis.
of being able to use it.
No, I'm sure you were here just on time too back then. Because I said that thing when you came in, remember? When you walked, so when you came
My
into the
comment
channel,
fly the
I was in
sun,
the
you
middle
will
of
never
talking
have to buy anything
about that
ever
thing,
again. My
and then you
total
came in,
FPV
and I said the
budget
thing
for 2020,
that everybody had been waiting
240 and
for me to say.
21.
So technically, you were here at the right time as well.
There S5 folks, I want
Thomas
to be
is here
like
at the
when I
right
grow
time
up in FPV Infinity Loops,
for
Mr.
this,
Steel
though.
Sync, FPV Holt, Blackheath, Patrick
So,
Watkins.
it's
so
okay,
many
you're
good
both
ones,
here
but these are current.
And
at the
I find
exact
them to be
right
Darren
time
Ollett.
annoying.
for the exact right
The other
reasons.
thing is, you're not going to use most of those switches as an FPV quad pilot. So on my
What
TX,
S up, everyone?
My comment, fly the sim, you'll never have
Yeah,
to
the stuff
buy
and junk
anything
about
ever
what we
again.
call it.
My total FPV budget for 2022, $40.
I want to be like drone camps when I grow up.
It's not
I
here
want
though.
to fly like me. Join the FPV metaverse. Being here at any time is the right time.
I think your
Just
comment
in
got
time for
nuked.
the chopper entanglement.
6NS,
Devin
Hit
was like,
button, newcomers.
sorry, Chopper Girl,
Right.
but you're going to need to go fuck yourself. Or however he
all
would have
those
said it.
extra switches that I'm not going to need, making it more to my liking.
I will not
The
put your
regular
comment
Master
on my
TX
channel.
starts at $200, and you can configure that all the way up to a total cost of $529. If you look at the basic specs,
I don't get it.
$529.
Only flying sim is
Colin
lame.
touchscreen is a real nice to
I have the most
But when you've got
blacklisted
the goggles
channel on
down,
YouTube
the
because
screen on your radio
95 of
doesn't
my
really
shit
matter.
is copyrighted
Express
and I
LRS version
flame
has-
like a mofo. Johannes Knackle,
What?
it's not a chopper entanglement, it's an intervention. Man, I see the headsets VR gets and FPV headsets suck by comparison. Love my Chopper Girl t-shirt.
You know?
I YouTube like a total gangsta.
You know how I know you're full of shit,
His
Chopper
goblet
Girl?
coxoxonoxo.
Because
I'm Justin Davis of Drone Camps RC.
I believe that is the most shadow banned, blacklisted YouTube channel ever. Okay? So I think I'm calling your bluff.
It's up to 250
You're number
milliwatts of
2.
output power. Then you can add
Right
any
below that.
external module through the external module.
No.
And while the
It's true.
TX16S is a great radio,
It is true.
and it
Chopper
has been
Girl
the
so
king for the
diverse
last few
even her
years,
listing is black.
well, its run is sadly over. There is a new king.
JB
and
loves
the new
Chopper.
king comes from the same royal family.
Everything they say
As
don't
they
do
say,
on
king
YouTube
is
I
dead.
do by instinct as
King.
a hacker.
The new king is
What
a radio
about
master
Alex
boxer.
Jones?
Well, at least in my mind.
yeah.
It's smaller form factor and
Yeah. Get out of here. I don't care about the boxer. Not
I
for
need to
me.
find a
Not
FC
for
for
me.
my build. My FC I was using fried on me and don't know how. Any news, Jet? Freedom.
There was a new XJet, but it was explaining another video that he posted. US breaks all the drone rules and then complains. And then after that, about my previous video, explainer. But overall, it would be 20 minutes worth of video. Well, let's watch this first one and see if we can spot what the reasoning is that he needed an explanation in the second one.
G'day, welcome back to the
G'day.
channel.
Talking about
G'day.
hackers,
Starts
what's the movie
emailing
where the
me,
dude
"Did you
hacks
see
a
this?" Yes,
PDA
I've
and
seen-
he starts reading some recipe? Keep safe.
I have no idea.
Seen this, and you can see I've seen this. This is the footage released by
Jet
the
says
Pentagon
drone should be
showing
moved out of
a
the
Russian
way.
Su-27 apparently knocking a US
Hi
military
all.
drone out of the sky. There's some
Mr. Hot Pants! What's happening, brother? How you doing?
interesting stuff. This is the BBC, and oh goodness me, we saw what the BBC said regarding that tiny little Mavic mini drone harassing the Hawker, was it Hawker Harrier, World War II fighter? Oh no, Hawker.
Stop harassing it.
I
You
hate when
understand?
he uses Mrs. Camps for his giveaways
Stop
like she SA model.
harassing him.
That I am. By the rules of drones set, then the drone is supposed to yield 4 more likes. SHH, I want to hear what Kiwi George Carlin has to say. Chopper Girl loves the BBC. Moving.
British Broadcasting.
Mark
Pretty good
Rover
stuff.
has a drone video.
I saw.
Hawker
I saw
Hurricane.
somebody
World
in
War
our
II
Discord
fighter.
earlier linked
I mean,
it.
if the drone had hit the Hurricane, 20,000 people would have died. So no, apparently they're saying here that a jet and a drone have collided, and it wasn't a 249 gram DJI Mini, it was a 2-ton Reaper. This is not a small drone. This is the drone the US military uses for long-range surveillance and even launching missiles and stuff. So it is a big military drone, weighs 2 tons, and it has collided with a jet, not just an old World War II fighter, but
Did
a
y'all
jet
know
fighter
that
with all
Tyler
its
Perry is hardcore
vulnerable
into
and
RC planes?
I did.
Aha,
He was
I
at
found it posted to the Infinity Chat.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't Tyler
I
Perry.
shipped
Who was
one of those out once. A
who was the
2-ton
actor
Reaper.
that was at the Save Our
I
Hobby
saw those
thing?
launching into the air back in
The Save Our
early
Hobby
90s.
rally. Can't remember his name now off the top of my head. Light skinned dude, real thin mustache.
sophisticated
It'll come to me.
on-board
He
system.
was one of the detectives in Four Brothers. That's a very obscure one, but there you go.
So, what
Boy
was the
George.
outcome of this
Yes, Boy
Terrence
George.
Howard, LMFAO.
Terrence Howard. There you go,
collision?
thank
You know, between a drone and a jet.
I knew there was another
We
actor
know
that was big into
people must have died. Right?
RC
In fact,
stuff.
I'll just zip down here further down the thing because Mr. Austin, who is Lloyd
Terrence
Austin, the
invented
US
FPV. Devin the dude flies drones, fucks with RC cars.
Oh, for real?
Defense
I haven't heard
Secretary
Devin the dude in
says here,
If I could
long-
remember
long
names,
time.
previously
haha, I could tell
described
you
Russia's
was in
actions
charge
as
of that
dangerous
program.
and reckless.
Dude, check
My
out his
goodness,
video.
because
His
he
planes
reads the
are
paper.
nuts.
He watches.
I'll check him
you
out.
know, the news bulletins. He
New
knows
king
that
of
a drone
Rwanda.
colliding with a manned aircraft
Terrence
is
Howard.
always, or even in the same
He
piece
isn't
of
big
airspace
into
as a
RC
manned
stuff,
aircraft, it's
he's big
always
into
going to
his
be
shape that
dangerous
he
and
made
reckless.
up.
So we need to take a look at this and see how many people
But a
died
last name
because
slipped too easily
God,
from the
if a-
depths of
if
my
a little
mind.
Mavic Mini can kill 20,000 people by hitting a World
Bridget
War II
the
fighter.
Midget.
Imagine how many people died as a result of this 2-ton military drone hitting this sophisticated, super fast.
I like the guy with the little animated skeletons on the RC cars and
I
motorcycles.
just want to say, when you said
Coedron.
uh,
One of the best rappers.
asbestos
Devin
fibers,
actually made a video
YouTube
using 100
YouTube
drone
blocked
footage.
that, what you just said, even though it let Robot Lady read it. YouTube blocked that.
Jet fighter. Oh, I don't know that.
The whole
it boggles
sentence.
the mind as to what could have happened here. But maybe first
Speaking of
all,
Tyler
we
Perry,
should take a
he's
look
big into
at the
jets.
footage,
No
and I
kidding.
say this is on the BBC site. This is
All in RC
public
is a
domain
great
footage, of
channel
course, because
too.
it was released by the
Custom
US
folder.
government. So I'm going to try and make it look reasonable. We're going to get an ad. No, we're not. That's good. Hang on. Right, so here we are. We're all lined up. And BBC, you cannot claim copyright on this because it's from the US government. So don't you try and strike me on this one. Here we go. Anyway, here is the jet fighter approaching. And you see, we're over the sea. We're over the Black Sea, right? This is reckless and dangerous, but who's there to get hurt? I mean, the pilot of the Su-27, yeah, he is putting his own life at risk, but, it's his life. He's got the option of doing that. You can't complain if someone's only endangering themselves. But let's have a look. Let's see what happens. Did they actually crash this Su-27 into the
That's going to be a fun project for the summer.
Here we go. Coming close, and there we go. It's now releasing fuel. This is fuel being dumped out the back of the Su-27. I'm sorry that this isn't a very good quality.
Why so far away?
I didn't actually capture the footage or anything. This is just a screen capture, so you just have to bear with.
The hacking scene is from Under Siege 2 with Steven Seagal. The guy hacks an Apple Newton with 1 GB of RAM just to read the dude's recipes. It's in chat.
Oh, okay. Steven Seagal movie.
Good night, guys.
That's
Me
why
sleepy.
I forgot about it.
Is Bean still in the chat?
Flush.
Because he's
Take care of yourself,
going
brother. Have a
up.
good night. Thanks for chilling.
With me, but there's plenty of copies of this video online to go and have a look at if you want to see it in more detail. But here we go. The Su-27 is making an approach. It's venting fuel at the back,
timing is a
and
tough,
it's
I'm
going
sure.
to try and douse the military drone and fuel,
True.
which is
I'm hoping
it
the
misses the
Vox Nail
first time.
night
Let's have a look and see what happens.
camera
Here we
actually
go,
works like they
zooming
showed.
around.
I
This
can't
is
even read messages
something's
anymore.
buffering. There is. Oh, look. So it just missed. And here we can see the propeller of the drone.
Later
and you can see
flush.
it's all in good condition. It's not turning as slowly as it looks. This is an artifact of the shutter speed of the camera. And what are these little bits here? I don't know. It's an artifact
tail
of the
looks
camera.
like it sticks
and,
up from prop on that
it
drone,
makes
so I imagined it lost top of V-tail too.
Possibly.
things look like stroboscopic effect anyway. I don't know why they have circled these things, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. So let's have a look. Oh, I see. That's fuel on the lens of the camera. So there's droplets of fuel on the lens of the camera here, or on the bubble in which the camera is housed.
Dumping fuel
That's all
right
those
next
circles
to his
indicate.
red hot exhaust.
So there you go. It flew past and didn't achieve very much at all. I noticed the video was disrupted momentarily,
Wonder why they didn't
probably
shoot
due
it
to
down.
the
Would be
effect
funny
of
if they couldn't
that fuel
get a
mist
lock.
on the C2 linker. The C2 link is control and command.
Charging packs like
the
coxoxo
control and I forget what
noxoxo.
the thing about. Basically, the
It
video
was
signal was
yet
beamed up
another
the satellite,
distraction.
and it looks like the fuel got in the way. So they lost a few bits of data. Nothing serious.
I would have done the same
let's
if
watch
I were the jet
it
pilot
have another
to tell
go
him
because
to
it does
turn
a
back
second
and
pass.
Tangerine pilot
And at this
didn't
stage, you
he?
can see the prop's still in good nick, and it's actually spinning faster than it looks. So let's wait. I'm sure there's more. Come on. Here we go. So it's making another pass now. And again,
Anyone remember the Parrot mini
it's
drones?
venting
I have
fuel.
The wing
there we go.
VTOL
There's the
version
fuel
of it. I
venting
wanna
out the
convert
back.
to brushless
And again,
hope
look, it's
can
just
get
C.
a
It's
FC
open
to
C.
act
There's
similar to how
nobody
it was
in danger
originally
except the
designed,
pilot
but
of
not
this.
Bluetooth RX. I'm charging too.
I don't remember those.
Su-27, and he chooses to put himself at risk. And let's have a look this time. Whoa, there we go. We've actually totally lost the video feed, probably
Why?
for the same reason.
He's got a jet. Don't they have like munitions and shit
Pretty
on there?
fucking sick shot.
Can't he just fucking pew pew and it's done? And then he's not risking his own life? Or is he trying to make it look like an accident? Like, put a little fuel on it, maybe lob a flare at it, and then, oh no, I guess my drone accidentally caught on fire. What happened? But like, they got cameras all over this shit. They had to have known they got cameras
don't
everywhere.
Turn back, flip it over like the Spitfire pilots did to V1 buzz bomb drones. Nope, that would be an act of war.
And this
pew,
isn't?
pew the drone.
I
No,
mean,
if he fires,
if it's
he
all been
starts an
recorded
incident.
and they're watching him
Yeah, they were taking it down.
dump a
Epstein prison
accelerant on it
cameras.
and then try to light it on
Shooting
fire,
it
if that's
down
what he
would
was
be an
doing.
act of war. Yet I don't see the difference.
Yeah, I don't either. They're still ruining, like, how much are those Reaper drones? Like $1 million or some shit? Like some crazy amount of money that, like,
Nope, that is not.
we would all say, what the fuck
Yeah,
are you doing?
conflict management. Nope, it's like pushing or punching someone versus using a weapon like knife or gun. It's not an armed attack, I guess. They were probing to see if they can get us to react. I'm not sure an Su-27 could fly stable at that slow of an airspeed. But intent was to down it. And they did that.
Yeah, true.
Let's have a look this time. whoa, there we go. We've actually totally lost the video feed, probably for the same reason that this mist of fuel
Just
is
using the
opaque
fuel
to
to
radio
damage a
frequency.
liquid
So
at that speed
it's
would
like,
do
you know, when you
damage.
get rain fade on a satellite
set the guy
TV
on fire,
broadcast,
not
same
shoot
sort of
him.
thing. We're losing the signal.
China has
so it all
crashed
goes to
into
blocks.
spy
Are they using
planes
HD0?
before.
No, they're not.
Yet it was a spy drone, admittedly.
What a shithead.
Thing. We're losing the signal. So it all goes to blocks. Are they using HD0? No, they're not. Let's continue watching and see what happens. And that was, of course, a much closer pass. And here we can see that some of the blades of this propeller
Clip that one.
are
HD0,
bent,
no, they're
quite
not.
bent. Now, that could have been, generally,
The
that could have been
elite
due to a
controls all
contact,
sides
but
of all
I think
wars,
we
it's
all
all
know
a
if you've
show
ever
while they
dived off a
ream
very
our
high
asses.
diving board into
The
a
sad
swimming pool
thing is
and you've
everyone
got it
here could
wrong
fly
and you
it
land on
better.
your back or your belly, liquids can be very hard. They can appear to be
LMFAO, I
solid
didn't hear
when you've
that
got
bit
high
about
speeds involved.
HD0
I'm
before.
tending to think that this
Worry-free
may have
that
just been a
bitch.
giant blob of fuel that
I
the
know I
propeller
was
hit,
just on time,
and
but I
that
gotta
caused
go
it.
have a good night, y'all.
Thomas,
We
take care of
should
yourself,
have
brother.
MR Steel fly
Thanks for
those
chilling.
drone.
Appreciate you stopping by.
ID evasive Manu ever all over his
And I'm glad you were
JZ
here
ass.
right when we needed you here. It was
That
perfect.
is on
Perfect timing.
autopilot.
Perfect timing.
Could be
Killed
fuel
it.
damage, but he was close enough to hit.
He was definitely, it looked close enough to hit, at least from the camera angle. I mean, I don't know how much distortion or anything this camera adds. I imagine if they're doing it for surveillance, probably not a whole lot of distortion. You probably don't want distortion, but
to bend and
yeah, still,
maybe
that was
fracture and
really
stuff.
close.
I don't know that the Su-27 would have actually made
That's
physical
a long
contact
walk to get
with
your
this drone,
drone
because if you look
back.
at
Bridget the smaller that average
Yeah, that's
human, sorry.
a swimming
Hit the likes, everyone.
swim of shame.
the Reaper, it's got a V tail. It'd be very hard to fit in there and not
Later,
take out the
Thomas.
tail as well, you know, with a
Heads
wingtip
how
or
you feel
whatever.
about Mr.
I
Steel's
really think
skills. One more. Haha, world's longest walk.
I think
of
Mr.
shame.
Steel adapts really
UNT
quickly.
walking Rajay Mundal.
Really quickly to
Designed to
new
fly
space.
through rain, so fuel 1T
So
do
I
a
think
thing.
he's like a very adaptive pilot. Like he can manipulate a environment fairly easily.
Later, Apache.
But as far as like his style of flying, I
LOL,
don't
longest walk of
personally
shame.
like it myself. I don't like watching it. It's not like entertaining to me at all. I see it as
probably just liquid damage caused by the.
I see all like the snap rolls and snap flips that he does, and for some reason those like drive me nuts. I don't like them. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I was like, nothing against you if you do them. I do them every now and then. It's just, I don't know, for some reason.
Distortion like the fake curve of the Earth.
The speed of that prop spinning and the
I agree.
the mass of fuel that it hit.
Wonder
Let's
what
just
you could do
continue
with
it
a
on. I don't think
2-ton
there's too
Reaper
much more we
heads.
can just see.
If they'll let me
Keep
fly one.
spinning. There we
I'd
go.
love
That's
to.
it. That's the end. So you can see. There we go.
He flies
Really,
forward a lot, which I like.
This actually raises questions. This raises a number of questions. Now, the
He does
first
fly
question
forward
I'd
a
have to ask is, where was the spotter?
Carves a lot of
Come on,
lines.
US military. Where was your spotter? We know you can't fly BVLOS without endangering people if you don't have a spotter. No spotter to be seen.
Wonder
But
what
we know they
latency
run
is
under a
like.
different set of rules. But again, one thing that I would be asking is, whose airspace did this take place in? Now, this was about 40 miles off out into the Black Sea off the coast of Crimea. Russia asserts its sovereignty over Crimea. It annexed Crimea years ago now, and it says it's Russian territory. So is 40 miles off the coast of Crimea, is that international?
All right, I'm kind of
airspace?
curious. I
Is
get the idea of what happened. I'm kind of curious about what his follow-up video was about. This
Oh
part.
no, what have I done? What have I done?
Last video of power loop into building stairs was pretty epic.
What
I
has it
think
done?
Iran hacked the GPS signal when they brought that drone down.
G'day, welcome back to the channel. It's time for an explainer video. I'm going to explain to you about the last video.
Heads don't fly
had
wings. I bought him once and he potted hung it on the wall like a picture his grandma gave him, lol.
It's not hung on the wall.
Everyone was complaining about him applying rules that
It's just
apply
on
to
a-
us on the military.
It's just on the shelf, or not the shelf. It's on the thing right there. It's on the organizer. I kept it up
took it as
because
he
I don't
was
want to smush
serious.
it. I always have shit flopping around on my bench, like drone parts and tools, and so I didn't want to fuck it up. So I put it up high.
hope that
I'll leave it
everybody
on the
would
bench.
understand
I'll let it
that
get
this
all
was
bent
what's
to
called
shit,
APIS
and then you can
testing.
yell at
This
me
was
about that too.
trying to show the ridiculous situation
turned
that rules
Wesleyan is what
sometimes
you've
put you
done.
in. But
The
not
FAA
everybody
needs
got
to
it.
nut up on the
Some
military.
people
Yeah,
said,
they do.
Oh, I don't disagree, and
Stop
slammed
being
the door on the
pussies.
way out as they unsubscribed and said, oh, I normally agree with you, but on this occasion, I'm not so sure. So let me explain what that video was all about.
thing,
now,
what thing, I
we're
don't
talking
know
about
the
that
thing.
Su-27 and
Heads
the
will make
American
that P-51 video or baby seals will get clubbed.
Oh, I'll make it.
Reaper drone and how,
Oh,
according to the rules, the Reaper drone was at fault because it didn't get out of the way of the Sukhoi. Now, you know, and I know, that's ridiculous. But I had to make the point, make it sound like, yeah, this is, you know, because that's what the rules say. Now, on reading through the comments, it's become pretty obvious that this incident occurred in international airspace. You know, it wasn't Russian airspace, it wasn't American airspace, it was international airspace. And where the airspace rules of a particular country do not apply, it's international airspace, ICAO make the rules. ICAO is the body that makes the rules for the international airspace. So they were flying under ICAO rules. And
why do we have
he
so
just
many?
Gotta try to strap a hoop to it and take off from midair.
And the Americans were in breach of those rules. Now the
If I find a way to get my whoop to stick.
The drone just tried to get into Antarctica.
What if I use a thumbtack? Glue it to the bottom of one of the motors.
Magnet lock it.
Stick that into the foam
Doug
so
is
it
a
doesn't
real
go in too
dickhead.
deep. But it's just enough.
Join the anarchists, baby.
Take off with the plane, goggles around my neck or head, get up, drop goggles, swap remote, take off with the quad. I could do that by myself. Don't need to wait until next year for OG to
The
join me.
Russians' breach was pretty obvious. They used an aircraft in a menacing way to try and disrupt the flight of another aircraft, endangering it. And it's pretty obvious.
It's an interesting
That's
thought.
not allowed.
It's a good idea.
However, as written, the
A bit of
ICAO
clear
rule
packing tape would
101.33,
probably
which
do
I put
though.
down here for you to read yourself,
Or a light stick to
basically says if
Velcro.
you're flying an unmanned
You
aircraft, you've
need
got
a
to get out of the way.
spotter.
You've
If
got to
your
get out of the way.
props are in
Give
view,
yield
you're
right
your
away.
own
Get out of the way
spotter.
of
Fly
any
as
manned
far
aircraft.
as you want.
It doesn't say only,
Clubbing
you know,
baby
it doesn't say
seals
it's
can
possible
fist
or
pump
where
their way out
practical.
of anything.
No, it says you've just
In
got to do
angle
it.
mode,
It doesn't
I
give
assume.
any
The whoop in angle mode or the plane? I don't want to fly the plane in stable mode or whatever it was again. I hated it. I didn't like it at all. It was really annoying. I wasn't a fan.
judgment. You know, you can't
He
say,
is
well,
saying
I
you
can't.
gotta get out of
Because let's
way.
face it, this Reaper
Checkmate
is
Chopper Girl,
a
LOL.
very compared to this. Well, no, let's start with the Su-27. It's probably easier. It is a supersonic twin-engine fighter jet with high maneuverability, and it's armed to the teeth, and it can squirt fuel out its bottom. How about that? Now, compare that to
Hang on. Is that said well enough to where I can clip it?
the Reaper. It is a craft that's designed for comparatively low-speed operation.
God damn
It's
it.
not maneuver.
Go back.
It is a craft that's designed for comparatively
Yeah,
with
hand a
high
passenger
maneuverability,
goggles to
and it's
someone
armed to
else
the
and
teeth.
let them
And
watch
it can
your
squirt fuel
props
out its
in
bottom.
view.
How about that? High maneuverability, and it's armed to the teeth. And it can squirt fuel out its bottom. How about that?
I wish I
Now
could
compare
squirt
that.
Sounded like you
fuel
said
out my
squirt
bottom.
fuel
It is a
at
supersonic
its bottom.
twin-engine
great
fighter
fighter
jet
jets,
with
they got
high
good tech.
maneuverability, and it's armed to the teeth.
Kind of sounded like he
And
said
it can squirt fuel out its bottom. How about that?
at
That's
its
how you
bottom.
can
Compare
clip
Kinda
that to
sounded
the
like.
Reaper. It is a craft that's designed for comparatively low-speed operation. It's not.
I can clip it too,
maneuverable because
Kiz.
it
You're
has
good.
Very high aspect ratio, very long, thin wings, designed to give it great flight endurance and distance capabilities. Because it's designed for sort of sustained surveillance and things. It's not designed to be aerobatic and go fast. So there's no way that the Reaper
Jet sure
could get
is
out of the
anally
way of the
fixated.
Su-27.
He really
Obviously,
is. He
it's a
really does
physical
talk about
impossibility.
buttholes a
The
lot.
laws of physics prevent it, but
Which we will be
ICAO
inserting
says
into the butt cracks of regulators.
should, it must. 101.33, you've got to get out of the damn way. No ifs, buts or maybes, you've got to get out of the way or you are breaching that rule. And this is the point I'm trying to raise. Sometimes regulators make rules which might have good intentions, but sometimes they word them and set them up in such a way that they're completely stupid.
I give him a
Absolutely
gold
ridiculous.
star
You
for
couldn't
that.
blame the USA
I
for
think
not getting
an
out
it
of the
can
way
squirt would
of
make
the
a clip in
Russian fighter
itself.
jet because it couldn't do, no matter how hard it tried or how much it wanted to, it could not avoid breaching that ICAO regulation. So that's the folly of it. I wasn't supporting Russia. Some people say, oh, you know, you're supporting Russia. You know, no, I said right at the beginning, I'm not taking sides, except taking the sides of a group that is similarly disadvantaged
Even
by really
F-35
bad
was based off of
regulation.
Russia's
Really
Yak
bad regulation. 'Cause that rule,
Yep, thumbs
that
up on
basically
squirt.
the Americans broke, it applies to our models as well. If you're flying a model aircraft or a model drone, you know, a quadcopter, whatever, you have to get out of the way of manned aircraft.
Quadcopter.
And I can tell you from personal experience
Squirt.
on 2 occasions, that's not always possible. And it's not because of any fault of the model flyer or the drone flyer. I've been there and seen.
Is that the gist of it though? Is
Still
like
been liable under the
He is
ICAO
in a
rules
country
because
where
they did
drones
not
are
get out of the
banned
way. Even though
ISNT.
People were
the
just
same
pissy
applies to models. If you want me to relate
about the way
those
that he
two
worded it.
particular instances to you, I'll make a separate video explaining how this happened and how
I think I get it. I think I get it. All right. I don't need it reiterated. I understood what he meant in the first video. I didn't think he was supporting Russia. Oh, jeez.
AliExpress or did a FPV
Jeez,
bolt
oh
onto
man.
glasses, one small screen in front of one eyeball, cheap but looked okay. Nerk, I think tested reviewed about 2 years ago.
Oh yeah,
LOL,
I feel like I
Robot
saw
Lady
that.
has a really awesome
I feel like I saw that.
pronunciation when you just say squirt. Thin skins. Squirt.
Yeah, she does.
Yep.
Squirt.
Nice and FPV. All at once.
Oh, that's funny.
Keep OG's name out of your mouth.
Oh, that's funny. Squirt.
Scared. LMFAO.
That's silly.
Squirt.
That is.
Then China stole the plans of F-35 in 2009 and built their own in like 2012.
Oh.
Snowblower squirt. 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 Squirt.
Oh no.
Coxoxonoxoxono squirt. God damn it, I can't breathe. How about XOXOXO squirt? Skeet. Squirt. Stole no more like given.
Squirt.
Squirt.
All right, yeah. Before I wrap it up, I'm gonna try to get out of here
Squirt coxoxonox
in the
skeet.
next couple minutes.
What? Squirter.
If you would like,
Squirt.
we're close.
Kilodi.
We need a couple more likes, 2 more, I think, and then we'll eat a nasty bean before we go. We have yet to get a nasty one today. We have only gotten, excuse me, we have only gotten.
One more.
Marp.
Did I say something?
We got a
One.
pear flavor, which was still not great. Not a fan.
40.
Did we? Oh yeah, we
Excuse
did.
me.
Shit. Okay.
There should be some bean dust at the bottom of the box. There
yes.
you go, bean up.
Yes, yes. Pardon me.
43.
Pardon me. Burps scare me. I don't burp or fart very often because of the Crohn's. I can't. I just don't get like gas buildup
Squirt
anymore
up.
because they took a bunch of stuff out of my stomach. But every now and then I get a burp, but it's a weird one, and it always scares me. I'll burp and I'll be like, "The hell was that? Did you guys hear that?" Oh, juicy pear booger. Okay. Now, before we go, let's give her a spin and
Never trust a
see
fart.
what we get.
You fart out
God
your mouth.
dang, dude.
Band-aid. Band-aid.
I don't even like the juicy pear, though. The juicy pear sucks. So either way, I don't like this one. Booger, if I remember right, was kind of like...
Yum.
I think we ate a booger one. I think it was like salty,
Squirt.
if I remember right.
Fart is a jailhouse mating call. Ew. You know this one's a booger. Squirt.
Juicy pear
If
or
at squid
booger.
right, bean LOL.
Let's see. Thank you for the 40 likes tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3,
Squirt.
2.
She be hurt for a squirt. 47.
This booger.
Yup, it says booger in the dots. Baby, let me make your farts silent.
Mm-mm.
Squirt. Squirt.
Oh, it's so...
Nasty.
It's like salty. It's like instead of using sugar in it, they just use salt. It's like just a overwhelming salty, gross taste. Not really like
LOL.
pungent like any of the other ones or nasty. It's just like a really sharp,
Boogers are salty. Squirt.
salty taste.
Pirate booger. Baby, let me pry those butt cheeks till your eyes water.
Right
Can't
down
be
there by
that
my man
fat kids
pops.
eat 'em all day. Squirt. I was 8 years old one time.
Oh, got stuck on a tooth. Gross.
Face orange biting nails. Mike Bergman, you were.
All right. We put the booger away. How many hot beans do we have left? Let's do inventory. We actually got quite a few left. There's our hot beans. Done about half of those.
Boogers were on the menu. When you
More or
having
less.
a stroke but still need to. Squirt.
And the bean boozles, we obviously have way more of these because
That's
this
a
is
lot.
the newer. But we've done quite a few of those as well. Quite a few of those as well. Oh,
Don't
God.
go chasing waterfalls.
I can see the barf one from here. The pink and, or the orange and pink one. That's my least favorite. Not the, yeah, that's the barf one. Barf? Yeah, that's peach or barf. And the barf one is, wow. Like sour. I don't know if any of you have kids, you know, like when they were babies, the baby food, when you would heat it up. And some of the pureed ones kind of like had like a hospital food smell.
FPV Redex 72. We
That.
don't want no scrubs.
That
squirt.
flavor.
If the nipples are pert, she be hurting. For
Like
a
if it was
squirt.
expired. If it was like a few weeks out of date baby food.
Tee-hee.
That's kind of what the puke one tastes like to me. It's so gross. That's what it smelled. It tastes like how baby food smells. That's what I'm getting at. It's no good. I'm not a fan. I don't like it.
Squirting on my spicy tee-hee.
I will do no such thing, squirting on your spicy tee-hee.
Sweet
Pardon me.
cinnamon loaves. Goddamn.
Oh, boy.
Dinner tee-hee.
Are those Harry Pot beans? Spicy squidward coming up.
Well.
ER.
I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to spin it. We're just going to spin it. These are not the Harry
You
Potter
don't
ones.
Like Titty-milk heads.
These are the, sorry, hang on. Let me wait for this to stop. That's going to be sriracha. Maybe, yeah, sriracha. I'll let it stop. Okay. These are the ones that we're doing for likes. These are the nasties. See if it'll focus on that. Probably not. Nope, not going to focus. But those are the ones we do for the nasty ones.
Kinda sweet and savory.
These are the
LOL.
these are the fiery ones here. What do we get again? Sriracha. Sriracha, sriracha, sriracha.
LOL, the
Plain-
right-hand dude looks like a Jobs with red hair.
Plain red. Sriracha bean. Mr. Iron Mask, John O'Connor. Thank you, sir, for your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Never mind the beginning of a sriracha one. It's very nice garlic flavor.
Harry S. appealed.
Very tiny bit of
5,
spice.
4, 3, 2, 1 squivert.
But then it gets really just spice, and all the garlic goes away. And that's still not unbearable. It's just annoying.
Where is Grin? Is he doing okay? 50-50.
Where is Grin? We haven't seen Funeral Grin in a bit, have we? That's a good question. I'll tag him in Discord right now. Let's ask him. Good call, a bit.
Honey, did you just squirt?
Did you just squirt? Squirt. Oh, sorry, that was loud. My bad.
Countdown started at 7 now. 5 watt s. The psychology of that. Shit, where is Grin s crackhead s?
It's wherever my
What's
brain
a Sirica?
starts the countdown. Sometimes I feel like saying 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sometimes if you give me 5 exactly, I feel like that's more fun to say, thank you for your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just count it down. But if you give me 5 and I
Honey,
say
I
thank you
just
for your
squirted
5,
it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you know, didn't work. So I just went with that. I'll tell him Stream was asking.
Beautiful, acceptable explanation. A sauce.
Yeah, whiskey sour stuff's
Honey,
not
you
too bad.
squirted on my face.
Not too shabby. Oh, gosh. All right, gentlemen. and lady. I hope you guys had fun tonight. Chilling, talking the shit. Always a good time. Keep your eyes peeled if you're a patron. There will be some changes coming to Patreon soon. We'll be doing some private streams just for you guys, maybe one a week.
Do you ever feel
maybe,
like a
something
plastic squirt drifting
I'll
through the
figure
sheets
it out.
looking for Ernie and Bert? Lady, who that?
Monday, we have the members movie night. If you're going to be around for that, if you're a member of the channel, you want to check out Tommy Boy. We'll be watching that 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Monday night. I'll put the link in the community tab of this here YouTube channel on Monday morning, and that'll have an invite to the Discord where we will be hosting the movie. Also going to be using that Discord for some other things coming up. I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. What else do we got? I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I got a bunch of stuff on the docket coming up. I just need to get the time to fly. And a lot of them I need to fly outside. And our weather has been shit. But I'll get them done. Summertime, it's so much easier to get flying done. It's so hard to do it during the cold months here. It's not even because of the cold. I don't mind the cold at all. I'm fully prepared for the cold. I have things to fly in the cold to make it easier.
Chopper's eyes got squirted on. The regional squivert in a random shoes contest we have coming up. I just finished another scrapyard build Turbo B120Rs 1202 68800 kV Fly Wagaku stack and Blue Jays Runcam Nano 2. Anyone else have a dozen of these?
Damn.
I'll trade weather.
Runcam Nano 2s? I only have 2, I think, Runcam Nano 2s. I have a buttload of Runcam Nano 3s, though. A shite-load of those. Okay.
Random squivert yard build.
Everybody have yourselves a
Red
good
girl.
night. I'm sitting in
just smoked a battery, shorted it with the wire cutters.
drone
Someone
camps.
just called my sale video a masterpiece. Master Puilies. Night all.
Okay.
It was cold AF here today, but my son had an indoor track meeting. It was 10,000 degrees at the track meet and it took 7 hours. How are the wire cutters doing? Focus. Later all. Later heads.
We will be seeing you guys.
Night.
Members, we'll see you guys Monday night if you're stopping by for the movie.
Later,
everybody
all
else,
y'all, good
we will
to be
see
here
you
with all y'alls.
Tuesday night.
Peace, love, and squirt grease.
I'm going to try to get some stuff planned for next week.
Safe, everyone.
Again, no promises.
Hug.
Life's been
Night.
busy, but I'm going to try to get
Later
some stuff
heads,
planned
much love, man.
and worked out.
Live long and squivert everyone. A mess is the best.
We'll get her done.
Fondle some wonky bits.
All right. Until then, boys and
Get
girls,
into the
we will
chopper
see
now.
you
Tommy boy.
on the next one.
Oh wait, now I'm a member. Will you post the Discord link?
Yes, it'll get
Later
posted
heads.
Monday morning on our community tab of the YouTube page. It'll be a members only post, and it'll just be a Discord link with the details of the movie. And you follow the link, you can join the room. We'll watch the movie. When the movie's over, the room will get deleted from your Discord, so you won't have it in your sidebar. You won't have to deal with it. It'll be gone. And then a fresh room is created whenever we do
Caller
another movie night.
All
right, you crazy cats. You all take care of yourselves. Have a safe and productive
YouTube does
end
it for
of
you.
the weekend.
Hand purple
Relax.
blue piece
Have
skirts
some fun
forward.
tomorrow. Go fly.
Secure
Go
the
chill.
nips with the bits.
Drink some birds.
Sexual chocolate that boys
Feed the
good.
birds. Whatever you do. Holler at
Inner
your boy. We'll
side
see
car.
you Tuesday. Peace.
Night. Sexual chocolate baby. Nipple high. Squivert. Squivert.
Oh dear, I seem to have spotted a cut.
Squirt.
Good day.
Squivert. Choc.